Summon Sensei Yasukai in front of you, but you're so much shorter you didn't account for the height differences and whatnot.
Oh no.
So she teleports into the roof from the waist up. Or like from the waist down rather. So she only appears from the waist up. And you just hear like
my cookies sweet like lollipops. Fresh in the morning, welcome to my candy shop. Murukurate flavors on your lips. Psychomanera going on a bubble tea trip. Going on a bubble tea trip.
Welcome back, spellcasters, to Akuno Highschool Spell Club. During our last session, our students showed up to the Spell Club to find the entire room transformed into a magical laboratory for potion making. Sensei Snapu led the class through the creation of not one, but two different potions, starting with a potion of healing. Unfortunately for our intrepid protagonists, many of them were teamed up with less than desirable teammates, some of which actively worked against the characters. Sugimoto and Kanashito, both seniors of the class and quite headstrong, clashed against something fierce, resulting in a battle of wills as they tackled their potions. Kenji and Seiko, although maybe not the most prepared group around, somehow managed to do incredibly well, despite a few little missteps. Ukyo and Mabashiya, very clashing and different personalities, started off with a certain level of animosity and vitriol, but by the end of the potions, maybe, just maybe, something friendly had been sparked between them. As Ukyo gained a little bit of respect from Mabashiya by showing kindness, caring, and understanding. Although, much to the overachiever Ukyo's chagrin, their academic performance in the potions was less than stellar. Yoshiko and Ururu, a team with a small amount of history, also began by clashing, Ururu having been bullied for years by others before becoming a bully himself. It was with this that Yoshiko realized what her actions had previously done. So to everyone's shock, she walked over and apologized to Kanashito for humiliating him during their battle magic practice. It was with this that Ururu and Yoshiko were able to work together to create a truly wonderful and magical potion, unlocking the potential inside of Yoshiko. Mimi and Kazuo basically just lit a row of desks on fire, resulting in a series of failing grades. With potions done, Sensei Sanaka took over and led the group out into the woods to work on their teamwork, like any good class should. The entire class was split into two teams, with the first to score 10 points winning. This is where protagonists really shined, though through Sugimoto's fierce reliability, Seiko's deadly accuracy, Ukyo's brains and support, and Yoshiko's inner heart and soul, and Kazuo, the ineffective participation. Through all of this, the group was able to dominate the field. Walls of fire to defend, summoning Excalibur itself, ranged support and scouting from the very trees, and a magical girl transformation from Yoshiko, who discovered the power was really inside of herself all along, resulted in the PCs and Kazuo dominating the competition, once again with Seiko almost accidentally killing someone in the process. Yoshiko, on your way home that night, the sun beginning to set. As always, you kind of stop by the shrines of your family to tend to them. That is when your grandmother startles you by suddenly sticking her face through the wooden fence and shouting, "Boo!"
Grandma, what the fuck?
oh, dearie. Oh, every single time.
Are you determined for me to join you that quickly? Really?
I do not understand. Every single time you're going to catch on one of these days. I'm going to toughen you up. Dearie.
Oh. Did you see?
Oh, Yoshi, dear, I saw what you did today. Not only showing the light inside of you, but I saw something more important. I saw what you did for that boy today. You really do have a heart of gold in you.
Well, thank you, Grandma. I got it. I learned it from you. Kill more bees with honey, right?
Well, I kill a lot of things. I don't know about bees. I think you might have. We were going to leave that one for now. Yeah. Yeah, bees are nice. Just don't kill bees.
Well, no, definitely don't kill bees.
Yeah, okay.
Have you not heard that before, Grandma?
No. You youngins and your new phrases and your Insta books and your Snap talks, you're learning all sorts of new stuff. I don't get a lot of good reception when you're dead anymore, or books.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess a lot of reruns for you, eh?
Yeah, it's whatever books you left for us, and cheese sandwiches and stuff.
I mean, wait, is everything you have like based on what we like give as gifts?
Yeah. Why do you think we asked you leave gifts at the shrines? We don't exactly have a complicated manufacturing process in the afterlife.
So what you're saying is you need like a smart TV or like a Fire Stick or something.
I would be the only undead person on the block to have one, because I would say no one else has left any sort of like smart TV at the shrines or anything. No, or an Alexa Grandma, would be real nice.
All you had to do was ask.
Oh, well,
we're in Japan. We make them here.
Oh yeah, well, I didn't want to bug, and I've got plenty of things to do. There's the spirits, and I can like travel the cosmos and stuff sometimes. It's pretty cool.
Next time I come, I'll go over the weekend to the shopping center and get you a TV.
Just like a little black and white.
Yeah,
CRT or something's fine, but just so I can see my stories on Sundays.
Oh no, like I mean, I don't know what the internet's like in the spirit world, but I mean, like,
well, we have amazingly good Wi-Fi in the afterlife. That's one thing we've really got good. Yeah, no, Starlink actually worked here first before it worked anywhere else.
That checks out. That makes sense. Yeah. Grandma, I got you.
Oh, good. Thank you, dearie. Much appreciated. One other request from the spirits, though. They appreciate the cheese sandwiches, but everyone's getting a little bunged up. Maybe it's something with a little more fiber.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
More fiber? More fiber, less dairy. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's
anything in mind? Like, do you want some like some proteins? Like I can make like some chicken bentos.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Or any sort of grains of some kind.
Grains? Yeah. You want them ancient grains? Some teff.
A couple jugs of sake.
Maybe some quinoa.
Sake.
Buckwheat.
Yeah, sake.
And some sake. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll come back with all kinds. Give me a couple days, because I don't have a lot of money.
No, take your time. You don't have to visit here every night, dearie. Especially with your magical studies, you're gonna get yourself tired out.
But I mean, mom and dad don't come and clean the place. Like,
no, I haven't seen them here since they put me into the ground.
No, I mean we got the shrines here, and we've got the main like center. Like, people still come here sometimes. I think I saw some homeless people, in the like little restroom that we have there. And,
oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I brought them cheese sandwiches too. They asked the same thing. They need something else. Yeah. They're plugged up.
I mean, it stopped the amount of pooping they did in the shrine areas, which is nice. But I have a feeling that they need. There's bathrooms nearby they could use.
We don't
really need to talk about the bowel movements of the homeless. That's for the politicians to deal with.
But see, I cleaned that because somebody has to. I show respect to this place. You taught me that.
I did. Yeah, you maybe shouldn't have to deal with human feces as much, being a 15-year-old girl. But
it's a lot. But I mean, it could. You're also. You've been dead for a little while now, so
yeah.
I'm not exactly under normal circumstances,
I appreciate it. I just to get back to, I just wanted to say that I see the light in you, and what you did for that boy was real nice.
Well, thank you. I miss you all the time.
Of course, yeah, I can't, elbow drop your bullies anymore. Not that I did that more than twice.
I mean, they got really mad that one time, but it was real funny.
It was pretty funny. The police laughed a lot, yeah.
There was exposed bone and you didn't go to jail. I still can't believe it.
No, you wrap it up, you go home, and you make some onigiri, and everything is fine.
Yeah, I learned from the best, Grandma. And, like I said, I'll get you. You're going to be the hottest grandma on the spiritual block. You're going to have it all. Everybody's going to come to your place for watch parties and binge watches.
Oh, good. That makes me happy.
Maybe we can goss once you're caught up,
Well, I'm gonna go for a nap now. I still get amazingly tired despite being dead.
That's straight. We're gonna explore that later. That's already giving me a lot of existential questions that I didn't think I would have today.
Yeah, I know that.
We'll
the
explore
swelling
that.
of the ankles, like, I don't know, what's even causing the swelling? I say it's the rain, but I don't manifest into the physical world.
No pun intended, but maybe phantom pains.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Get out.
and she'll bow and she has a cheese sandwich to leave at the shrine, but thinks twice and puts it back in her bag.
Okay.
And just goes home.
Okay. Seiko, so it's after class. You've made it home like always to a dark house with no one there. It looks like one of your parents must have stopped by for at least a little while as the main living room area has been tidied up, and a note on an empty plate letting you know that some leftovers are in the fridge. As you sit down to watch the newest episode of your favorite show, something to play in the background to fill the otherwise empty and silent house. What are your thoughts about the day and how it's gone?
This is just after the last
Just
episode.
after you've almost killed someone yet again.
Yeah. I just sit there and be like, oh man, it's really easy to almost kill someone with magic. Damn, that's
Your little samurai dude comes
What?
out and he's like, "You did a great job. And you didn't kill her, you just came close."
yeah, you know what? You're right. I didn't. And you're right. I did do a great job. Maybe it's nothing to worry about after all.
You were like a ninja in a tree with wind magic.
Right? I just, you're a samurai, the other samurai. I just thought maybe, a ninja. And the wind would help me.
Very stereotypical, but that is okay. And I'm not really a samurai. I'm a spirit familiar you shaped into looking like a tiny samurai with a really big head.
Oh.
I do have a sword,
Yeah.
which is good for making sandwiches.
That's right. You make the best sandwiches, little samurai.
Thank you. Tell me.
Seiko's brother was just kind of watching her show and chilling.
So yeah,
Well,
you
dude.
kind of pick out, you have your leftovers. There's some snacks in the house. Your parents, despite being never there and sort of negligent, do make sure that
Yeah.
there's always stuff in the house for you.
It's always food.
Yeah. So
eating.
you watch your show, you snack on things the samurai eats an entire bag of chips by himself. He's bloated in the corner, just Doritos is so good.
Oh, did you eat all the chips? Is there another bag?
There's 2 more bags.
Oh, yes.
There's a Cool Ranch and the Wasabi Doritos.
Oh, Seiko's going for the wasabi Doritos.
Nice. As a side note,
Spicy food.
I've had wasabi Doritos in real life, and if anyone ever sees them on the shelves that knows me in real life, please fucking tell me. They're the best shit in the world, and they're never a thing anymore.
Those sound really good.
They were really good. All right, tangent over.
Sound like they burned the nose.
A little bit, but like in a good way. Ukyo, you have come home to something unexpected. You've come home to an envelope full of money on the table and a message on the answering machine from your mother.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I quickly go over to the machine and listen to this
Okay.
voice.
So there's like a boop, like you've got an answering machine from like the late 90s, like she just never updated it. Like the little tape words, you're like, that's like a bit crackly. And you hear, and then like she like shuffles with it for a bit, and then she's like, Ukyo, this is a new and magical time in your life, and I wanted you to know I love you very much, and I've worked as hard as I can to give you a life that you deserve, and I will continue to do so, but I can't keep killing myself like this. I've met someone, and we've been dating for some time now. She's an amazing lawyer from London, and I've decided to visit her for a while. I promise I'll come back. I'm not your father, but I need this for me, and you're just so capable that I know you'll be fine. I've left you some money, and if you need more, just don't forget, you can message me at https://www.facepace.com/haradamom69/A25EB=?C2, and then she just keeps going on to say a bunch of random letters and numbers for a link she clearly didn't need to recite the entire thing for.
I'm just gonna abandon. This is child negligence. Oh my god, this is too real.
So there's like a wet flop beside you as your familiar like crawled out of the bag onto the kitchen floor, like a bit of a icky wet spot there. He just looks up and he's like, "Oh, so it's just like the two of us now, is it?"
And he's just kind of standing there, you know, like blew over, like, you know, like the anime, like blew over his head. That he's just kind of realizing like he's all alone, and there's that, you know, a dot above him. And he just puts down the phone and he goes over to look at the money that's left on the table. Like he doesn't even answer. He's just dead quiet.
Okay. Yeah. There's there's like probably several, like a couple say like 10,000 yen.
Oh, not much then.
So it's like what, like yeah, it's not a ton.
Yeah. So he would like pick it up and just quietly go to put it down somewhere else, more safer, like in a book or something, so that way people don't just like find money laying around. And he would just stand there.
And you know she had already given you an emergency credit card as well.
Alright. And he goes back over to the table and he just screams and just kicks it.
Oh shit. Oh, this is an upsetting time, isn't it? I mean, we got a house to ourselves. Well, it's not really a full house, but we got like a place to ourselves. Wanna throw a party?
And he just walks off to his bedroom and slams the door and just he's just going to like pull open his books and he's gonna say he's really like he doesn't want to like let this get to him, and the best way he could do that is just by like what's even better, going to books. Books can save and solve everything.
You hear there's like another thud and then like some shuffling sounds in your room, and then this like tugging on the blanket as your worm friend, like Jim, comes up onto the bed, and he, presumably looks at you. Sometimes he has eyes, sometimes he doesn't, and he looks at you and goes, "Hey buddy, how you doing, little guy?"
I'm studying. I have to get better at spell casting for class.
So you want to talk at all? Because I'm like here to talk. No. I'm just letting you know, if you need a shoulder to cry on, or talk to, or something like that, you can do so. That's why I'm here, and the only reason I'm here. Hey, can I borrow the credit card to buy some booze for a party?
We're not having a party.
You're not having a party.
We will not spend money on things that aren't needed. We need to budget harshly.
Alright. I was just offering because I was like, yeah, you know I'd cheer you up. I bet it would be a party with like chicks and shit. Alcohol.
If you got,
I could probably buy alcohol. I'm like 100,000 years old.
no, and you're not supposed to be seen.
That's true. That's a really good point. Alright, I'm just gonna leave you alone, but if you change your mind on the party and the alcohol or anything like that, then yeah, I'll just be in the other room. Just like watching TV or something. Alright? Yeah, he like pats your knee, like leaving like strands of something behind a little bit. He's like, you be good, you be you, buddy. You have a good day.
And after like Jim leaves the room, he would just close the book and just lie down. He's actually not gonna read tonight. He just can't focus on anything.
Oh shit. Alright. And with that, we're gonna move on to Sugimoto. So Sugimoto, you got a ride home, like you like basically like an Uber or something type thing, because you can afford it to get home. And your father is outside installing what appears to be multiple sets of swings. And as you approach, he's like, hey son, come here and help me out with this bolt, will you?
What? Why do we have swings?
Oh, my publisher. He's setting us up with a party to get a bunch of contacts. It's something about a swing party. Your mom was really into it, so I was like, oh, let's go get some swings.
I wonder if I would know what that is.
Your character's not dumb, nor is he really sheltered.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. He's gonna like pinch the bridge of his nose and just let out a huge sigh and be like, I don't think that's what he meant.
I don't know. Your mom's really excited about it, so I think it's a good time. Anywho, you want to join the party with us?
No. Where's Mom?
I don't know. She was up in the bedroom getting ready, I guess.
Alright, and I'm gonna just walk away.
Okay. Have a good one, son.
I'm gonna go find the mom. Oh, go find my mom.
Alright. Yeah, your mom's like, she's upstairs, like she's in like your parents have like the big bedroom, but they have like a bathroom, and then she's like a separate like powder room type thing. That's what she's currently in. And it looks like she's just sorting like makeup and various other like toiletries and stuff around at the moment. Hi, dearie.
So this party you're having.
Oh, tomorrow night. Your father and I would like to. It's a grown-up party. We're thinking that maybe you would like to stay out for at least a little while tomorrow night. It's boring. It's not really your type of party.
You do realize he bought actual
I realize
swings,
everything.
right?
I realize everything. Your father's an idiot, but I love him. But I'm losing it.
I don't know how you could stand him.
He's rich.
Yeah, well.
And my family likes his family, partly because he's rich. And, yeah, so I'm gonna have a party. I'm gonna have a motherfucking party. Sorry, I'm gonna have a party.
Yeah, I definitely won't be here.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Yeah. Just go to the cinema, get yourself a nice bit of food. We'll be ending at about 10.
I'll probably just stay out.
You that's fine. You're old enough. You're almost into your pre-college prep classes. I mean, we trust you. How was
So I
school
can have the
today?
credit card, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, you've got the platinum or the black one or something, right? Do you want to make sure you take a few of them just in case?
All right.
How was your day, honey?
Yeah.
Oh, I know your grades haven't always been the best, but you'll still find your stride. It's not too late, and if nothing else, you'll inherit your father's everything.
Well, if only that would come sooner than later. I mean,
No, be nice. We don't need to wish ill things upon him, although the sheer amount of Kentucky Fried Chicken that he eats, who knows?
I'm going to my room.
Have a good night, hun. Bye. You head back off. You just like head off to your room, like with your probably, I imagine, like standard slam of the door or whatnot. And does Sugimoto have any like final thoughts of the day?
He's gonna basically be looking out the window and playing with his lighter. Just like opening it, closing it, opening it, closing it. Just trying to think of what everything, just trying to process everything from the last few days.
Yeah, at one point your lighter's like, careful now, you going to wear me out.
You'll be alright.
I mean, I'm just the spirit inside of you, lighter, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But like, you seem upset, boyo.
This whole situation is odd.
I mean, everybody's family's odd, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But you kind of get over it. You are Sugimoto. Look at the things you did. You are like the leader of your little group. You're learning magic, for goodness sake. Yeah. So I think you'll be fine. You don't gotta worry about your parents no more because you're gonna be doing all sorts of wonderful things.
Yeah, I won't really need them much longer.
No, you're learning how to do all sorts of magic. You're going to be doing you're going to be able to use your magic to get like your own businesses. And there's like magic all over the world. They're kind of weird over in Europe because they got like big castle like places that they teach magic at and stuff instead of just like a normal school, which is really, really weird. And they got like this whole like subculture instead of like mingling with the rest of the world. But other than that, like the magic all over the world, you're meshing quite well.
Maybe I'll be able to take it over.
Wait, maybe. Not a hostile takeover. You got a shrewd business like mine, you do.
I just have like a grin now, just thinking of taking over the world.
Like flash forward of you like sitting upon this throne, your face darkened but two red glowing eyes being like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's scary. Okay. Like your familiar actually like sees this for a second and he goes, I'm just gonna pretend we never saw that one. So with that, you go to bed as well. Just you like study for a bit, do your thing, go to sleep, all that. Moving on to Wednesday. Hard to believe all this time and we've only gotten to Wednesday. So Wednesday, halfway through the week, and already it feels like forever has gone by. The experiences that all of you have had in just a couple of days have been enough to change you forever. You're all at lunch when you suddenly realize that a note has appeared beside you. In the note, signed by the counselor Sensei Yasukai, it has let you know that you will not be appearing in your normal classes with the other students for the rest of the day. Instead, you will be in Spellclub early today, learning transmutation studies with Sensei Omai in your normal classroom of 3-1. And that if you need the counselor for anything, she'll be helping the other Spellclub group nearby. which comes as a bit of shock to you as you read the note. Apparently, you're not the only spell club group in the school. So, it is after lunch, you head to room 3-1, and standing there at the head of the class is Sensei Omai. So let's get you into the classroom.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Sensei, oh my.
Oh my.
Looks like George Takei.
Oh, I should have done that. Find an anime version of George Takei. There's enough out there. Oh well.
Wasn't he part of the animated series?
Yes, he was. I could have just used something like that. But no, we've got this guy. We've got this guy. So, he looks at all of you and goes, "Greetings, class. Some of you know me from math class. I'm Sensei Omai. I specialize in transmutation studies. That is, turning one thing into another. At my request, you learned a little of this through potions yesterday with Sensei Snapu. However, now I want to show you how to enact transformations without the need for potions. I have also been informed that you have not yet been taught how to use your brooms. As you may not know, Japan has strict laws on broom usage. Your brooms will not work until you have gotten your beginner's permit marked with the magical stamp found with the principal in the principal's office. So starting tomorrow, Sensei Inu will be bringing you all through the basics of broom work. But for today, we're going to learn about one of the hardest forms of magic. So open up to the introductory books you were provided already and go to page 78.
Yoshiko looks, she's going to do her, like, magical girl transformation and be like this, right? This is what they taught us kind of yesterday. Is this what we're going for? And she's going to transform.
That helps you channel your powers a little bit, and it's a surface transformation. But it is not like transforming into a bear or a hummingbird, or changing lead into gold, things like this.
She kind of, like, tilts her head and she's like, could I become a phoenix?
You could become a phoenix, yes.
Her eyes light up and she just, like...
Could we turn Kanashito into a decent human being?
Everyone's just like, ooh.
They all laugh.
Kanashito's giving you, like, dagger eyes. Yes, well, maybe we could give you some intelligence. Oh, I'm sorry, just physical transformations. Enough, everybody. Enough. You have some reading to do. This is why you are starting a bit early today. This is important things, because if you transform yourself and you forget to transform just your body, and you accidentally become, say, a badger in body and mind, it is really hard to turn you back. So this is the type of thing. It's not something like battle magics where we can just jump into it with no instruction whatsoever, you know? So everyone, take out your books to begin to read. With that, he begins to just sort of pace around the room as you, I'll just begin to read. Now, is everyone actually, like, reviewing their books and actually reading properly?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seiko forgot her book.
Seiko, team up with Kenji, share a book.
Like, hey Kenji, can I just, like...
Of course, you got it! We're gonna study this so good! We're gonna be the best at transformation!
Yeah!
I ship that.
I'm living for Kenji's energy always.
No matter how horribly he does, he's always the hero. He will do this. He will overcome any challenges.
Straight up. If you could bottle that shit, you'd easily get, like, I don't know, like 250,000 for 15% on Shark Tank.
So, you're reading there for a little while. You're studying through and everything. While you guys are studying, is anyone doing anything to the side? Anyone doing anything I should know about?
Not from Yoshiko. She's like profusely trying to get this down.
Okay, all right. I'm assuming, Ukyo, you've probably already read this book cover to cover a couple of times. So are you just reading it again, or are you doing something else?
This is going to be kind of cute. He's going to be making study notes for Maboshio.
Oh, okay. All right. And the teacher seems to be fine with you talking amongst yourselves if it seems to be about the book as well. So Maboshio, yeah, there'll be a couple of times she'll like kind of like lean over towards you and she's like, I don't get this part. I don't get this part.
And he'll lean back and it's like he'll like start explaining it in like in a complicated way, like, oh, you see, if you use this ingredient instead of that ingredient, you'll get this result. But if you want to get this result even more enhanced, you use the extra part of this ingredient, but not with this ingredient. Otherwise, it'll be like, even more complicated. So
you can see like Kanashido sitting behind her, sees her going to you for help. And at one point, it obviously looks a little bit jealous. And he goes, you should be trying this with your transformation. And he gives her like a piece of information that's actually, it sounds right, but you know is wrong. I'd like you to make so depending on how you want to do this, either a brains or charm roll. Brains just to like logically lay it out, or charm to try and say it in such a way that you kind of like don't ruffle feathers as much.
I mean, it's kind of shit. Do I really care about ruffling his feathers? No, I don't. No, I'm also a blunt guy, so.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Do you have bonuses to brains? Not regular.
One, so
that's only for magic.
Okay. Yeah. So I just.
Okay. So 19 is tremendous. So yeah, you lay it out, like you explain why he was wrong, very bluntly. You're just like, as he says it, you like, how do you describe? Just like, how do you interject yourself as he's trying to tell her this wrong information?
Oh, kind of like an asshole. I'd be like, well, if you want to ruin the potion, that's how you do it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you just start straight explaining to like how it all works, like word to word, almost like he's teaching it to like a fourth grade. Not really on purpose, but like he's like, oh, maybe you probably just misunderstood, which is fair. This is a hard to read book. Like all those like backhanded comments. And just.
The whole like, it's not your fault that you don't understand it. You're just not as good at this. It's okay.
Exactly.
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. So
Sugimoto's loving this.
You can see him. Oh yeah, Sugimoto. I imagine you're in fucking heaven right now. You see him growing red from like toe to head, like slowly rising, like he's a thermometer.
And Ukyo doesn't stop. He just keeps going. He's like, see, that's how it works. It's not like that. It
gets to the point where you can actually see Kanashido kind of like gripping onto his desk as he like sits there beside you, Sugimoto. Like it looks like he almost looks like he wants to get up and possibly like deck Ukyo or something.
I wouldn't try that if I were you.
Not trying anything. Mind your own business.
Not even trying to read, are you?
I've already read it.
Right. Clearly not.
It's at this point that there's like, you don't know if it's a single knock or a thud or something on the door of the classroom, and Sensei Omai seems kind of perturbed, and he's like, Mimi, Julie, check what that is. Upon opening the door, a few sets of hands suddenly begin to batter and grab at Mimi. Then suddenly, with experienced reaction, Sensei Omai steps forward, freeing the young girl, but getting grabbed by the mob instead. Blood gushes forth as a strange mob of angry students begin to tear the teacher limb from limb, biting into him, the sounds of cartilage and bone crunching in their hungry jaws as you stand there in shock, as nearly suddenly half a dozen set of glowing red eyes snap up, peering at the rest of you in the class through the open doorway.
Everyone behind me.
Full magical girl transformation right now if it didn't retain it from showing it to the teacher. Like, fucking full on.
So everyone pauses for about 5 minutes while the camera slowly pans around you. like sparkles and music going off, being like, and like, da-da! And then like finally it finishes and then everyone's like, all right, let's go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is terrifying.
Sugimoto's gonna jump in front and pull Mimi away from that.
Okay.
Ukyo will 100% easily go behind Sugimoto, like, okay, and we'll try and pull Nobushio with him.
I'll switch this music a little bit to something a little bit more harsh as the tone of the game suddenly shifts a little. So you're like pulling people back. There's still like the people through this open doorway. I'm sorry, did one of you say something about closing the door? Or are you just looking at them?
Haven't yet.
Okay.
No, sir.
So you
But
see
if they're
them
still
like
outside the door.
blood covering their mouths and their fingers. Part of some of their faces torn away. One of them appears to have been digging into the wall so fiercely. Some of his fingers have torn back from the bones. And they're just there, and you hear like a as it looks like a couple of them are about to suddenly like rush towards you at like a full-paced run.
I'm gonna try and close the door.
All right.
I'd like to toss like a phoenix firebomb.
All right. So
Out
as
before
he's
he
about to
closes the
close
door.
the door, you're gonna like toss a little like firebomb thing out there.
Yeah.
So what I would like is I want you to roll a fight first for your firebomb.
Oof. Okay. Plus my magic die, which is a d6, right?
Yes. No, it's a D4 for magic dice.
D4. Oops. Okay.
That's okay. We'll take it. I'm good with it.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine. Fine.
Okay. So, I think it
So that's what, 11?
exploded? Yeah, it exploded. So that is 11.
11. All right. So that's enough. It like knocks this like creature back against the wall, against the opposite wall. Just you hear this like thud, an explosion at the same time that Sugimoto slams the door shut. So you don't really see the results of what you just did. But you do hear on the other side like a bang, bang, bang.
Well, does anybody know what that was? Cause, what?
Zombies! Seiko like throws her hand up. She's like, zombies! I've seen this before in anime. It's zombies.
Somebody get me a chair.
Seiko like uses wind magic to like push a chair across the room, like towards Sugimoto and the door. Like just she doesn't want to get close, but wants to give him a chair.
Okay, so you just push the chair.
Yeah, like a random chair.
All right. Yeah. So and then you just kind of like stack some chairs like up against. They're the sliding doors. Like it's standard for the Japanese classrooms that they would be like the wooden sliding doors with like the windows in them and stuff. You thankfully with your specific classrooms you don't have like a row of windows across the entire room, just in the doors themselves.
Oh.
And there's definitely banging on like both doors and just like.
Well, I guess this is our flying lesson. And she's gonna hop on her broom and like open up the window.
Okay, you are on the 3rd floor, so I will remind you of
Didn't
that
he
bit.
say that our brooms won't work without the permit?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Damn it!
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. And she like flies out the window. No.
You can try. You can always try. I will let you know now, this was the twist in the game all along. When I was originally planning this game, like way before we started it, I had just finished watching All of Us Are Dead on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, what if this was mixed with Kids on Brooms? Brilliant idea!
This is good. This is a good twist.
It's a terrifying twist. I legitimately did not see it coming. When you started describing the professor dying, I was literally like breathing harder. You're like, oh
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on. He's being ripped limb from. Wait, what? Like,
let's shift tone a little bit. So yeah, you're here. You definitely like you hear more of them around. You hear screaming happening in the background. There's like thuds. At one point, you actually hear the pop of like a distant gun, and you're starting to hear the screams coming from outside of the building now as well. Looking out of the windows to the outside, you do see some people running from the building. Some of them, you realize now, are fleeing, and some of them seem to be doing the chasing.
oh shit. I'm going to. So everyone in here has their broom, right?
Yeah, your broom, it's by default in Kids on Brooms, you're like, basically everyone has the equivalent of a bag of holding, and you're like broom familiar, everything's just kind of in it.
Can I want to try describing a scene to you, and you let me know if I can do this.
Okay, all right.
Because I was listening, and I know we need a specific stamp from the principal's office marked. It doesn't say it had to be marked by technically the principal, just his stamp that's in his office, right? So what Ukio's done before is summoning. So he's going to see, even though because he summoned a sword, he has no idea what it looks like. He's going to see if he can focus inwards and hold out his wand and try to summon that specific stamp so we could get our permits.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Let's try this. So, you just want to like teleport it to your hand.
Yeah.
So that breaks the rules of reality. It's a tiny thing, so that makes it easier. And it's instant, which is also easy. You have no experience with it, unfortunately, and it's a protected item. Okay, not going to be an easy roll. I will let you know, not going to be an easy roll. I will give this to you as a brains.
You love me.
Just because that's what I think makes the most sense for like teleporting something to your hand. Of course, it's magic, so you get your magic bonus and you get your D4.
Come on. He like closes his eyes. He's like focusing really hard, brows creasing as he's like trying, like hoping that like there's one thing that sticks. Because every other type of magic he's casted, he's sucked at. Let something happen.
Oh shit.
And a +1.
All right. So that is 23.
15, 20, 7. Yeah, it's 23.
23. Okay. You concentrate. So everyone sees sort of the lights dim for a second as Ukio concentrates and this item forms in your hand, this like sparkling thing, just for a moment before there's almost like a buzzer sound and it's snapped back out of your hand again. You had summoned it, but then its protective magics kicked in and summoned it right back to where it was supposed to be. And like a telepathic message happens in your mind, you have been reported.
Alright, I mean, I'll take it. We're under attack. At least, I mean, someone probably knows we're being attacked right now.
Can I try to, like, magically flood fire under the door so as to not, like, burn inside, but see if I can catch some of them outside on fire?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. So manipulating fire. Let's see here. Yeah, How big of an area are you trying to hit? Are you just trying to hit like a couple in front of the door, or are you trying to flood a bit of the hallway?
I'm flood a bit of the hallway if I can, but the primary goal is to try and get as many out of the way of the door as possible.
Okay, well, so your main goal is to flood the hallway, because that'll determine like how hard the spell is, how big.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's flood the hallway.
Okay, so say smaller than a room, because it's not the whole hallway you want to hit. Okay, so instantaneous makes it easier. And all right, not the easiest, but not the hardest. It would be another fight, because it is another like battle, like attack magic type thing. Actually, you're in your magical girl transformation. I would give it to you with charm as well.
Oh, thank God. Fucking charm. Plus my magic die. Not the D6. God damn it. There we go. It's the one from the D4, so it's 15.
15.
Wait. Charm I get +1, 16.
16. Okay, so you beat it by 1. So you did good. So that is enough that you have sort of you think you hear like as they sort of like scatter around a little bit, and they've definitely, I mean, you've probably singed them in one way or another.
Okay.
It hasn't been enough to like incinerate them or stop them per se, but it's enough that it kind of cleared them away from the doors for a moment.
Okay.
Kanash, though, he's like standing over by the window, just like seeing what you guys are doing. But she is kind of like also here, but it looks more like she's just terrified, not sure what to do. Udaru, however, is actually standing right beside Yoshiko at the moment. You see, like, he's helping to like stack furniture in front of the doors and stuff like that. Kenji's probably over with Sugimoto, like also helping him with the doors. Seiko, what are you doing at this point?
Seiko's like in her mind running through like every single zombie movie and like show and thing she can think of to like figure out like which ones happened in a classroom, which ones like, you know, who did what got them killed. Like she's like totally like, she's like standing there like it looks like she's spaced out, but this is what's really happening in her mind.
All right. You're like strategizing and just trying to get this information together.
Yeah, she's like, there's a bunch of zombies outside. We've got people like blockading them. We have to figure out how to get out. We don't have the bell or stamp. Sorry, like it got, you know. She's just trying to put all the pieces together.
Yeah, you saw that Ukio was successful in summoning it, but this is protective magics that are just too great for a fairly unknowledgeable student to just bypass.
Right.
And then,
come on, guys, we need to do something. Like holding the door.
Yeah. Thankfully, they don't seem to be the smartest. They're just banging against these sliding doors and not actually like trying to slide it open or anything per se. And it's easy enough to put
here. We gotta get rid of them.
Yeah, so Udaru was looking towards Yoshiko, and he's like doing the same thing that Sugimoto is doing. He's like stacking things and kind of like holding the door there, and he's like, "What should we do?"
I don't know, but I just know that I won't let any of you get hurt. And she's like still like trying to like push the flame under the door to like keep them away, as she's like is panicking at this point. Like there's that confidence from the magical girl transformation, but there's like this fear of the unknown. Like she doesn't know what's going, like just because like Psycho says it's zombies, like that doesn't explain what the fuck is going on. So she's just like her focus is like now, like she's had this conversation with her grandma, and her focus is like, I can do this. I can save the day. I can make sure everybody gets out of here safe, and I need to like just keep it going. So she's just gonna keep
all right
focusing into that.
So Sugimoto's gonna pull out his lighter and light it. Tanwen, what's going on?
Hey, what are you talking about? What do you mean what's going on?
I'm gonna like quickly open the door and quickly close the door. Like, you know, just like a shoot, look.
His like already white flame goes even whiter somehow, and he's like, holy shit! Did I just see what I thought I saw?
Oh, what'd you see?
I saw like Zambambos. I saw like chillins that was like breaking apart, but they were not breaking apart, and they got like glowy eyes and shit, like they're all evil.
Yeah, what's going on? What is this?
I can only assume someone done been playing with necromancy. There's a reason that he's outlawed.
Assuming everyone hears this at this point.
Yeah, he's speaking out loud.
Oh, yeah. Necromancy.
Yeah, I mean, that is outlaw. We have not seen a necromancer here in Japan in many years. The fact that we got a whole bunch of zombies and they seem to be able to make like a lot more zombies or something, because I saw students, maybe one teacher, and yeah, that is not farewell for us.
We were learning was it transmutation?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were learning transmutation when this happened.
Oh, well, did you learn anything? Could you turn into a bumblebee and just fly away?
Oh,
That actually might be a good idea. Can anyone try it?
sure, I'll try it.
Okay.
Can we open the windows?
Yeah, the windows are openable.
All right, I guess it's time to get Merlin-y, because, you know, Merlin could do this. Why can't I?
All right. So you want to try and turn yourself into a what?
I'm gonna actually try. Uka's gonna try and turn himself into like a giant bird, like, you know, like Lord of the Rings, big bird, so he could carry some people.
Oh, okay.
Eagle.
In the classroom?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm going to say this is a grit. It's magical, of course. So you get your D4 magic die.
Grit. 8. Okay. So D4 and my D8. 8. Oh no. D4. Wait, what? Oh, that's me. Oh, I'm sorry. I did the same thing because it says 4, but it's actually my D10. Ah, that's a 3.
All right. Yeah. So
Can I spend some adversity tokens? No, I guess I wouldn't
you
get
do
any.
not have enough to make this a success.
That's fair.
I will let you know now. You do not
Okay,
have enough.
that's
You're like breaking the laws of reality with a spell you've never cast before. Not
Hell
gonna
yeah.
be easy. So you just there and you're just like, haha, and you like swing your wand and like a couple of feathers sprout out of your head, and that's it.
Nope. We might have to fight out of here.
Yeah, it's looking like we're gonna have to fight our way out of here.
Yoshiko, like her wand, when she does her transformation, her wand becomes like a tower shield, basically.
Yeah.
She like kind of like plants it on the ground and says, "Get behind me and let's get out of here."
As you say that, you also hear what sounds like a really loud bang and a crash coming to the west of you.
Okay.
The west, so the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
But we're on the third floor. We have to get down somehow.
I want to do a bit of magic here, actually.
Okay.
Because we're not just. I've been focusing my fire on trying to like blow it around and try and spread them away, but now we're gonna go out there. I want to try and concentrate it into a bit of a hardness and try to turn it into a sword. To have like a shield and sword combo.
Okay. All right. I like this. All right. So yeah, that would be a. I'm
charm?
going to say in this case it would be a grit.
Okay.
Because I don't want to allow everything to be charmed because of the transformations. There's still some things that you're going to have to do with others.
Ooh, that explosion.
Explode?
That is a 7.
7. Okay, so it's a tiny thing, so that's not bad. 6. How long do you want this to last? A few minutes, an hour, a day?
I at least an hour to use it to get out of there.
An hour? Okay. It's another +2. So that is... 8.
Am I 1 shy?
You need... I'll let you know you needed a 10.
I needed a 10 and I have a 7?
Yeah.
I don't have enough adversity tokens to be able to contribute to that, unfortunately.
Did you already spend one today? Because you should have reset to 3 at the beginning of every session.
3! Then I do. I have 3.
Ebony, wait. Let me spend 1. That gives you 2.
Okay.
So
how are you helping me with the sword, though?
I'm loyal.
No, but how did you help him?
Well, I've summoned swords before. I've summoned Merlin's sword.
Oh, there you go. So
yeah.
So how did you help him? You know about it, but how did you end up helping him?
I would see going over, and I would just like wave my wand, just be like focusing and giving like spirit of Merlin's sword to her, like maybe like almost like making her see it in her mind.
Okay, all right, yeah. So you only need to spend 1 Yoshiko then.
Okay.
And then Okio was able to spend 1, which counts as 2. And with this, you get your sword like shaped, and it's got probably a bit more of like the Excalibur shape to it than you originally meant, like more of like a classic long sword, but
like made of fire.
But made of fire, yeah. And you got like your wand shield thing. Seiko, you're still standing there like strategizing. Are you doing anything else at this point? You see, it looks like Yoshiko's getting ready to sort of bust out of here as everyone else is just kind of holding.
Nearby?
Sorry, what's that?
Like anything sharp? She's looking for like anything she could use as a weapon, or like possibly to protect herself. That's in the classroom.
In a classroom? I'm not thinking of anything myself.
We were doing transmogrification magic. Was there anything left over from that? Like any magical supplies and stuff? Like
for the transmogrification, that stuff, it wasn't like potions where it had a lot of excess stuff. It looks like it was mostly rotes and like actually like reciting specific phrases, using your wands, that type of thing.
Okay, alright. Yeah, no, she's
there's like a meter stick.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Take the meter stick.
Alright. Yeah, there's like a
long stick.
A meter stick there. Or for anyone in the US watching, a yard rule, I guess it would be called. Like the long rulers.
A yardstick.
Yardstick.
They're like... Can I sharpen the end of it? Make it like a nice pokey stick somehow, like...
I'm sure you could figure something out. I'm not sure what you sharpen it with, but yeah, I'm sure you could figure something out. You just kind of just start creating a spear, Lord of the Flies style, out of this like meter stick.
Yeah, once she's got that done, she's like, "All right, this is the best I got for right now. This should be good. I'll poke him over your shoulder, Yoshiko." And she like,
DM, there's one more thing I want to do.
It's a phalanx. What's that?
And you're going to have to describe what happens here.
Oh, okay.
In our potions class, I made enough for 1 extra Confident Phoenix Magical Girl Transformation potion.
Yeah.
But the magic is in me, so I don't need that potion. So I want to give it to Udaru.
Alright. I like it. So Udaru takes this and he looks at it, he's like, "What's this?"
It's to make you powerful like me. It might be the only way for us to get out of it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try. Hopefully I can help you. We'll try. And he pops it, some like pink and purple smoke comes out with some sparkles. and he just slams back this like magical girl potion. He is entirely enveloped in mist and sparkles and everything for a moment before it washes away, and Uduru stands before you more fabulous than you've ever seen. I want to say if Uduru was a lot more like David Bowie in his prime, that this is what you've kind of gotten. Like, he's got like the colorful makeup on, he's got this one piece like white jumpsuit thing happening. It's like a really low cut V-neck with like sparkles and glitter all over.
Let's keep it Japanesey, man. Fucking gacked.
Okay, yeah, okay, gacked. Like, yeah, okay, so it's a bit more like that. It's got the extra embellishments and like sparklies and everything on it.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, he looks, and he's like, so he's also wearing like a pair of like rose tinted glasses. Yeah, Uduru feels good.
Yoshiko like gets like the starry eye, like, oh my god, you're so beautiful.
What the hell?
The rest of you are just in like your normal uniforms. Sugimoto, you're here like holding the door with Kenji, who's been like handing like extra, like, I mean, both sides have furniture on them now. You see what's going on. What are your thoughts here? What are you thinking you might want to do?
I think I'm gonna try a transformation, but it's not gonna be just some bird to get out.
Okay.
Like, it's gonna be into that goddamn honey badger, like giant honey badger.
Giant fucking honey badger. I love it.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Or was it? It was a honey badger with like elephant. What was it? Was the?
Oh, you had elephant tusks, but you were like, you had this like bestial like humanoid honey badger for. Yeah, it was a bunch of things with that. Okay, yeah, I like it. So you've basically done this before, even though it was potion form. So that's gonna make it a little easier. And how long do you want this to last? Just a few minutes to get you guys out of here? Like an hour? A day?
We probably only need like 10 minutes.
So a few minutes, okay. All right. It's only one person. Kind of breaks the rules of reality, though. Okay. So I am going to say, because transformations, we've been kind of going with grit for this one. I'm gonna say grit magical, so you get your grit and then a D4 plus any bonuses that you have.
And it's a transformation he's made before because he did it in the potion class, right?
Yeah, so his DC is going to be lower. Oof.
Oh no, that's a 4.
Oh, yeah. There's not much you're going to make with a 4. It wasn't that hard, but you still didn't quite make it.
Grit's my low.
Yeah. So you see him begin to transform. He starts to grow in size and shimmer. You can see the tusks coming out, and then all of a sudden, it's like he snaps back, and he's back to being Sugimoto again.
And there's no potion components in here.
No. You don't have the potion, like the components to mix the potion.
DM, may I do one last thing?
Yeah, of course.
So Ukyo would be like watching this, watching Sugimoto, and he remembers back to like the fights and everything. He remembers how good Sugimoto is, like a knight in armor, and so he's gonna try one last summon spell, and he's going to like wave his like hand. He's gonna hold his wand, like as like a person directing a symphony, and he's going to like draw an outline in the air as he's imagining an entire suit of armor. And trying to summon the Sword of Merlin and the Armor of Merlin around Sugimoto.
Okay, so you're trying to gear Sugimoto up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This ain't going to be easy. This is slightly bigger. So this is going to break the rules of reality because you're just bringing something from nothing. Yeah. Okay. So, but it's the
He's so
size of a
boring.
person or smaller, so not too bad there. How long do you want this to stay here? A few minutes, an hour, a day, a week, permanent?
Oh, an hour.
An hour. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And okay, so we're gonna say that is a person 10, 12. Okay. And we will say I will give you the brains for it for the summoning.
All right, my D20. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, close. And then a D4. And +1, that's 12.
12 is not enough. It's not
If
an
I-
easy spell you're trying to do.
If I hit 14, is that enough or no?
I'm going to be honest, you were looking for 16.
Damn. Too bad I can't use my loyalty on myself.
You cannot use your loyalty on yourself.
Can't use my lucky on them.
No.
Darn. If I fail a spell check, add +3 to a negative number, and you'll still lose the roll no matter what, but it could reduce your loss.
No. In this case, the loss doesn't have any negative detriment to it, so it's not really worth it.
Darn. I'm so sad. I was so close.
How short were you?
I have 2 adversity tokens, so that would have gotten me 11, 12. That would have got me to 14, so I would have been short by 2.
Could I give him that too?
Um,
He inspired me with the sword, and I would like to inspire him with the armor and say, like, listen, you showed me you can do this.
I would allow it because I would not say it's a snap decision. Like, you guys are sort of preparing before you go out there. So yeah, I would allow you to spell or to help him with the spell if you wanted.
Okay. Yeah, I will gladly spend 2 adversity tokens for that.
Yes!
Oops. That's not what I meant to
I'll
do.
spend my 2.
Get out of there.
Let's do this! Oh, thank you, Ebony.
But teamwork makes the dream work, my friend.
Yeah!
There we go.
And what is Udaro's weapon? What is Udaro's fucking magical girl weapon?
I don't know. What is Udaru's magical girl weapon, do you think?
I think it would be. I think he's very handsome now. He's got like that like cool like flamboyant flair to him, still with the phoenix flame and everything like that, but like less like magical girl and more like fucking tuxedo mask meets Ricky Martin kind of thing. And I think to go with that, he would have like this badass like multi-tailed whip that's just like made flame.
So like a fiery cat of nine tails type thing.
Yeah, but instead of being like just like whips, it's like the ends are like phoenix feathers. So instead of like doing like a slash, they slap.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll be right back in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, your pizza's probably doing the thing. Okay. So, with that, you've got a couple of people transformed. One of them, after much expenditures, has Sugimoto. You're not here anymore, but Sugimoto finds himself in the armor with like a sword at his side, and you are, I dare say, a lot more prepared for this than most zombie films are set up to be. But that is why I made it the way I did. No fear. So you are all set up. Seiko, you're right behind Yoshiko and Udaru there. Are you preparing yourself in any way?
Seiko's gonna go like move over to Kenji and be like, "Yo, Kenji, team friendship," and like actually like high five him for real for once.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. She's gonna hang out over there, with Kenji and Sugimoto.
Feel free to move yourselves around and stuff. You're not like, it's not like a grid format. Like, you can just move yourself around as need be or as want be. Just like, I don't have any walls set up, so they just don't like phase through walls unless you're like actually phasing through walls or some shit.
Gotcha. Yeah, she's got like her spear, team friendship. Can she try to like cast like, I don't know, some kind of speed up spell on herself.
Ooh, haste.
Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Okay, all right. Going in with that like ninja wind theme thing Seiko's been doing.
Yeah.
So with the wind of the step of the Zephyr type thing.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, I like it. So I would say it is a magical roll and probably flight.
Okay.
Because that's all about the movement and speed and everything.
Yeah.
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, you know what? I see everybody else pulling out their transformations and stuff. Let me try something that I've been working on for some time. A Sayako-chan special technique, everyone. And she's like, oh, like powers up and just like does like, I don't know, like a fucking backflip or some shit, just like at like 3 times fucking like super speed as she attempts anyways, I don't know.
All right, I like it. Sounds like you're kind of getting this to be like a special maneuver. Is there a name for this special maneuver?
Shit, I rolled twice, I'm sorry.
That's okay, we'll take the first one.
Yeah. She's gonna call it Supersonic Psycho mode.
All right.
Starts all with S's, I don't know.
So roll
Sorry.
your magic die with that, and I will give you the d6 for the special technique attack thingy.
Hell yeah.
So 11.
And then it's flight, I get +1 on that.
So another 3, so it's 14, and you get that's only with regular checks, not magic, it looks like.
Oh, but my broom says +1 to flight.
You're not on your broom right now. I realized that last time we did that. I'm like, oh yeah, the broom gives you a bonus. Wait, only when you're on your broom though.
Okay.
And since you guys have not yet unlocked your broom potential, you don't have it yet. However, that is
14.
enough to give yourself, to speed up your steps.
Nice. Yeah, she just wants to be like super quick in case they have to run, which they might.
So every once in a while, you see Seiko like sort of flicker a bit as she moves around. Just like it almost looks like she's teleporting in some way, but she's not. She's moving very swiftly. All right, here we go. So what are you guys doing? You seem to be all prepared. Kanashido's actually come up and he looks at all of you and he's like, "Yo, you guys clear the way. I can make it down to the principal's office."
Yoshiko just like looks back at fucking Kanashido, shakes her head like just like disappointed, like full on just like Jesus Christ, man. And then fucking turns around, walks into the fucking hallway, and just hacks at the first person or the first zombie that comes near her.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, you're gonna with your flaming sword. You're gonna like hack away at the undead creature, just snarling before you as he suddenly get into the hallway. This would be a fight, but it will be magical because you're using your magical fire sword.
Excellent, because my fight's for shit.
And in this case, I can't say that charm would apply because it is just hitting with the sword. It's not like the casting of the spell.
No.
Well, then that's a 2.
That is a 2, yes. So you're just like, screw this. You walk into the hallway with your shield held high, start swinging your sword around as like these things are all like suddenly like swarming in and coming at you. So in this case, I'm going to say that they like instantly swarm in on you. Yoshiko, I would like a grit roll, a normal grit roll from you, please. Actually, you can add your magic die because of your magical armor. I will give you that.
Okay. There's a 9. Yeah, because I got the shield and everything.
Yeah.
Too, right?
Yeah, because you did spend a moment to summon some magical protection, so I'll give you that.
11.
11. Okay. 11. Let me make sure here. Success is impressive. Okay, yeah, I would say 11. 11 is enough that you could like. You're getting swarmed. You think you might want to step back into the room. but they haven't like dragged you down.
Nope.
So yeah, you went out there, you're like, I've got this, and then all of you hear like a la, 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 and then she just steps back in and like Utaru like closes the door again. A couple of their fingers like sort of like the door doesn't fully latch because some of them have managed to get their fingers like into it as well. There's like a rattling as you hear like rattle, rattle, rattle as they're trying to get the door.
Yeah, this is bad. It's real bad.
I'll look at Kenji and be like, "You ready?"
Kenji's like, we've got this. We're gonna save the day.
You open the door
Kenji.
and I'll stab.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Go.
1, 2, 3! Slams the door open.
And I'll stab at the first thing in front of me.
All right. Yeah.
The Zumba thing.
You also have a magical weapon, so it's fight and you get magic with it. Oh shit.
Oh!
Oh!
God damn.
Oh!
All right. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah!
So, like, how did you, like, take out this zombie student that's before you?
So I said I was stabbing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as he opens the door, I do like a thrust forward right into the face of whatever was there.
Awesome.
And then twist and then pull it back out.
Yeah, all right. So with this, like, this sword, the sword going in, there's this that's like a bit of split. You got a little bit of blood and ichor spray on you and whatnot. But you just hear like as he like falls and drops to the ground with a couple of other obviously dead students kind of like marking the other side of the doorway there. Seiko, so you see Sugimoto dispatch one of these kids. Kenji's like got the door there. What would you be doing?
So remember like the very first episode where I almost killed Kazuo with that spell? Mm-hmm. Can I try and just like shoot one of those like over Sugimoto's shoulder, like try and take another one out?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
All right. So you've done this before. So that's going to be way easier. It's instantaneous. Okay. You're affecting a person, but it does bend. Actually, it's a tiny area because it's a little thing, so it's actually only one. But it does sort of bend. Bend the rules of reality, I'll say. Okay, not too bad. It is going to be a fight roll plus your magic.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Love it. Seiko, so you, as Sugimoto like stabs and he pulls back, Kenji here, he's like holding the door as best as he can, although some of these things have kind of gotten in the way of the door like fully closing. And you're like, screw this, and you like do this like blast attack thing. The problem is you aimed a little bit further, and at that very moment, Mimi seems to have gotten scared and kind of like grabbed onto your arm. Thus, you like blasted out part of where the door is, so that door will no longer properly close.
So I could be like, damn it, Mimi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was doing a spell and now part of the door is gone. Shit. So he's like, shit. Guys, the door's open. Just gonna like back up a little bit.
All right, yeah. So now you have a busted door. Although you do have like you pulled some like desks and stuff in front of it, so like they're not able to like immediately swarm in. Ukio, you see this happening. What would your reaction be to see the door suddenly get half obliterated, and the only reason they're not completely swarming in is because of Kenji and Sugimoto like keeping them at bay with furniture and a sword?
Well, Sigmundo apparently is just taken to summoning, so he's going to attempt to summon a whole new, like a door, to replace the old one. Like very similar, like latches and everything, right onto the spot, so it like slides in and replaces the old one.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna. This would be so much easier if I just get like a calculator out when I'm doing this stuff. Keep track of it.
Our math teachers would be disappointed in us.
How long do you want this door to last? Is it like just a few minutes to keep them at bay? Like an hour to give you a breather? Like the rest of the day? A week,
I'd say
permanent?
about like 10 minutes because it's more just so that way.
Okay, so a few minutes.
Give us some. Yeah.
And you've never summoned a door before. Yeah. Okay, this'll be fun. Great. Summoning a door. I will give you. I want to say grit, but I'll give you a brains on this one.
Oh, you love me.
Because it's not like you're summoning just a shield to protect per se. You're just trying to like conjure a physical object.
Yeah. So an 8, 9.
9. Okay. Not even close.
That's fair. But it gives me an 18 anniversary token. Yay!
Yeah. 9 is not even close.
That's fine. That's fair.
So try as you might to summon this door, and you can almost see like it's almost like you're like we're like trying to create like a copy pasta of the door, and it's just there's like this illusion like you're like placing a wall in a video game for a second, and then it just like glows red like area obstructed, and then just doesn't appear.
Oh my god, are we in The Sims? Darn it. He's just like, he opens his book and goes back to reading real quick.
Okay. He's like, there must be something in here. Mabushia actually comes up and puts her hand on your shoulder and, despite giving a bit of a glare at Kanashito, actually looks at you and goes, that was a good try. Like, you did something. I don't even know what to do.
You're great. You know how to fly, don't you?
Like, we didn't really, like, fly. It was, like, just, like, moving around in, like, the trees and stuff. Like, just flitting from branch to branch. I mean, I could try to, like, drop down. And she, like, looks out the window at just, like, this, like, horde of people dying and running. But I don't think I really want to.
Yeah, no, just stick with us. But I'm sure there'll come a part where we're going to need that, though. Your time will come up, I'm sure.
Kazuo is actually going to step over and like open one of the windows.
Uh-oh.
I'll jump Kazuo.
Kazuo, no, you have so much to live for.
Do it, Kazuo.
You say that, but he actually is legitimately crawling out of the window.
Oh man. Yeah, Psycho's gonna try and stop him, like grab his leg or his shirt or something, just not.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a grit roll, but add your magic because of your magical speed that you have.
Okay.
So it is enough. Like he was like, it's not hotly contested or anything like that. He was just sort of like casually opening the window and with this blank look on his face, just like stepping out. And you like just suddenly like rush over and like grab onto his belt.
I'm just like, hey, don't, maybe stay away from the window. Like pulls him back a bit, like pushes him over towards like, I don't know, Mimi or something.
He'll accept going in, but he'll just be like, I'm just gonna hold you back. You know this. I'm not surviving this.
Pretty harsh way to look at things. Just chill for right now.
Yoshiko being a little bit too confident is like, at least go at the front and make some space.
Oh my god!
Do a flip! Harsh.
I'll get you all out.
Yoshiko is going to look at the flaming sword in her hand, realize how useless it is in her hands.
Okay.
And she's going to focus on hard lighting it so like there's a hard handle to hold on to and hand it to Kaneshito.
Oh, okay.
Hand it to the useless guy?
Yeah. Okay, so you're adapting your spell to him, so I would still like you to roll. I'll give it to you as a charm with magic.
Charm with magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charm actually, even without your magical girl transformation, actually kind of makes sense here because you're adapting it to work with somebody else. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So easily you give it, you've managed to create like a proper handle to it, so you're able to hand it over to Kaneshito, and he grabs onto it. He's like, "Good job, thanks." And
she's gonna like hold both the shield with both hands, like almost like forming an extra handle on it, so she can brace down on it and say, "Don't let us down."
Uh-huh. We'll get out of here.
We're all gonna die. Putting your faith in him.
With that, Kaneshito actually, he like kind of touches the center of his chest for a moment, and some lights kind of glow around him, almost like he's in Tron or something. And he's still got this like glowing blade to the side.
A stab at the one in front of me.
All right. Yeah, these ones, there's still a barricade of some furniture there, but they're like trying to crawl over it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep stabbing them. Every time I see one try and get over, it's just like, stab!
Okay, give me another fight roll, please. Since you have a magical weapon with magic. Oh! Shit!
God damn!
And that's also a +2.
Oh,
so,
okay.
40?
That's fucking
Alrighty,
bonkers.
That's a couple of them gone, I think. I've never seen... Oh my god! I never thought someone would roll that high.
I'm so glad I gave you that stuff. I'm so glad.
So you reach out like this, like looks like this like knight from mythology. What did you do to suddenly dispatch these like 3 zombies that were like right there in front of the door?
So, I mean, it's gonna involve the wall come tumbling down. So, when I stab into the one that's kind of climbing on top of the stuff,
Okay.
I'm gonna push the wall at the same time with the body, and then the one, if there was one behind it, would also get stabbed through the head as it's all coming down at once. Right?
Shit.
So like stab and then coming down and then stab the other one down, and then when it lands, I pull the sword out of both of them, and it just happens to slice another one's head off.
Okay. Okay. Wow, it was badass. Yeah, I love it.
Nashito.
Yeah, so for the first time you see Kaneshito actually look at you, and there's no sneer, there's no like he is not looking aloof towards you. You actually see a quite measured level of respect coming from behind those spectacles of his.
Copy that.
Looks like I'm gonna have to give a try at that. You're giving me a run for my money, Sugimoto. I'm proud to have to compete against you. Let's just say that.
You'll have Sugimoto actually show a little tiny bit of like, I don't know what the word is. It's not exactly respect, but like he appreciates the words, sort of.
I'm gonna show you slightly less disdain.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So Yoshiko, you like handed off the sword. Seiko, you're here like you've like shifted Kazuo over to where Mimi is, and Mimi's actually holding on to his arm now. Seiko, what are you doing at this moment?
We still need to get the fuck out of here, and there's probably more of them coming. Like, did you guys look out the window? We're not. She's, you know, like, she's like getting ready to move. There's another zombie outside this door by Sugimoto. She's gonna try and do the same thing she did last time that failed horribly.
Okay.
But this time, not fail horribly.
All right, yeah. Just blows a hole
that's
through
the trick.
Sugimoto.
Just
Oh
kills
god,
them.
don't do it.
So this would be a fight check with your magic.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. It exploded a bit. All right.
Well,
12. Yeah, okay. That is... So, let me see exactly how much you beat this one by. So, Ben's rules. It's a tiny area. It's instant. And I'm going to say at this point, you've actually accelerated this to cast this spell many times before, because you've... Yeah, all right. Yeah, you
signature technique.
Yeah, you only needed a 6 for this. So you got how much here?
12?
13? No, yeah, 12. So you beat it by 6. 4 to 6. So defender is fairly hurt. The spell hits them, and they would need medical attention to prevent serious damage. They're dazed, likely concussed. I mean, some of that stuff I don't have to worry about. But yeah, so they're pushed back and like severely debilitated.
Can I use like an adversity token to like +1 that, make it better?
6.
Or maybe 2?
Yeah, if you only need to spend 1 to bring it to the next category. If you spend 1 adversity token, it would still be alive and being a zombie conscious, but it would be completely crippled and disabled.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's full disable it.
All right.
Spend 1.
So we're gonna say unconscious, even though it's actually still conscious. Actually, here, let's just do this down arrow one.
Yeah, it's like we don't have to worry about it, kind of thing.
Yeah, so it's
on top of it.
So it's completely disabled. I can make a suggestion. Maybe you just like sliced it in half so it doesn't have any legs anymore, and just like pinned it against the wall as a result.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, perfect. Ukyo. So you've been. You tried doing some stuff with the door. It didn't quite pan out, but you do see Sugimoto and Seiko doing quite good things out of that doorway. Yoshiko's helping to further gear more people still. What are you doing?
So he's gonna turn to Mabosha and he's gonna be like, "Wait, you know air magic then? If you're jumping through the trees, right?"
Yeah, I don't think I'm as good as Seiko, but that was kind of my specialty.
If you're not that great and I'm not that great, then together we'll do really good. How about we combine a spell together?
Okay, what spell? I'm not really good at this stuff. I was just kind of hoping to coast along with Kanashido.
You're so much better than Kanashido. Come on, let's do this together. Let's show him what you're made of.
Okay, what are we doing?
I'm going to try and summon some daggers and use your wind magic to throw them towards the zombies.
I think that's like a good idea. Oh, we'll try that. Okay, let's like try that.
And let's hope we don't hit our allies.
Okay.
All right, I believe in you, Mabosha.
All right.
So he's gonna like pull up his hand and he's going to like look towards the doorway where Yoshiko is, and be like, and like look towards him and like open the door, and like 3, 2, 1, and he's gonna like try and quickly like envision daggers in his head. Right, he summoned Merlin's sword. He knows what like daggers look like. He's not one of those weird book kids that has like a collection of daggers at home. But he knows like what they look like. He's just imagining them quickly in his head, and he's holding his wand, and it's like at least trying to summon like 1 dagger right now. and to like give for my bullshit, just like throw it with her wind magic.
Okay, so you're just trying to like
Combo
summon a
spell.
dagger for her to push through.
Yeah.
So you're doing
Combo spell.
a combined like attack spell. So what I would do is you would get you're going to get your fight plus your magic, but you're going to roll a magic a second time as well.
Okay.
So it's going to be it's your fight and then you get to roll the D4 twice.
This is gonna totally go bad. There we go. Oh!
Oh shit. Oh, that
I
kept going.
exploded!
That just kept going.
I'm so excited, sorry.
Yeah, no,
That's my first time my dice exploded.
That was pretty good. All right. Yeah, that was really good actually. So 19, jeez. Okay, that is going to beat so you didn't quite get an instant kill because you're not as practiced as this is like Seiko was with the wind magic. But with a 19, that is going to be enough that you're able to, I'm going to say, well, it's next to the window, so instead of disabling it per se, I'm going to say you actually like shoved it like through the window and it plummets down to, this is like the roof of the ground floor. That's at the window.
Dream team.
That was pretty good. That was like pretty good. Like I think it did like all right.
You did awesome. Look at that.
Okay.
You're really great at this.
Yeah, tone it down a bit, Brown Nose.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have gone if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, you're not too bad, but I'm still out of your league.
See that kind of shit out?
Good job. We may get out of here yet.
And he just smiles really
thirsty.
largely to Mabosha. No! Fuck off!
He's a thirsty bitch.
You tried to just cheer Mabosha on because Kanashito's being Kanashito to her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So back to Yoshiko. So the one that was in front of you just went like this like dagger to like let's say around the collarbone, and also which like was enough force to like knock it out the window across from you.
Yoshiko like looks at eyes Uduru, looks back at Mabosha and Ukyo, who clearly have this, and runs over to Mimi. And looks deep into her eyes, like fucking lets go of the shield for a second to grab her hands and look in her eyes and say, "Listen,
Yeah.
if there's any time where you need to unlock the power within you, it is now.
Okay.
If I can do it, you can do it, okay?"
Okay.
And Yoshiko is going to try and cast some form of the magical girl spell on Mimi, hopefully with the help of Mimi.
Okay. All right. So the magical girl thing on Mimi. I'm gonna give this to you as a charm because it just makes sense for what you're doing. I hate giving you charms so much, but it just works.
And it doesn't have to be like the confident phoenix. It can be whatever is inside Mimi.
Okay.
That like we're trying just to unlock her inner potential, possible magical girl inner potential.
So it would be magical charm, and I'll give you double the magic dice.
Double the magic dice?
Yeah. So just like I did with the attack with that Ukyo just did, you can roll the magic dice twice.
15.
15. Okay. So with that, Mimi is undergoing a transformation of her own.
Sorry. Wait. More than that. 16, 17.
17. Okay. Even better. Yeah. Easily. You plot twist Mimi as a psychopath. That would be funny. She for all she spins around and like transforms, and for all intents and purposes kind of looks like a white mage from like Final Fantasy type thing. Like she gets like the big white floppy hat, white robes going down. Her wand actually turns into like a curled like staff, like a shepherd's crook almost.
Oh shit.
Oh, I think it worked. Like, I feel good.
Yoshiko will just like nod at her and just like run behind Sugimoto.
And Urdaru did, like, he's like holding that door shut over there as well.
Okay.
We ready to go?
But
Think it's ready.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys are the only zombie that you see like directly in front of the door is the one that's like pinned. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna push all the stuff onto that one.
Okay, yeah. So he's already pinned. Now you've got to barricaded it so like it can't reach out at you anymore.
Yeah, just like all the desks or whatever that were there are just gonna flop onto them.
Okay, yeah. So there's this like big crash. Your barricade is gone. The zombies that were at the other door like instantly look down towards your door.
It goes out there and down the hallway. She's got super speed. She's like, I'm gone, dude. Like, we're running to the principal's office, right?
You do indeed have super speed. So like when everyone else is just like getting out of the door, you're just like all the way down basically towards the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, boo, the flash. So yeah, I'm gonna say like, so everyone is running out at this point, right? Who's sort of staying as almost like a rear guard.
Oh, that's obviously me.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Kaneshito is going to be doing his best to like be catching up to Seiko and going that direction.
But I kind of want to pull off this crazy thing.
Crazy things are awesome. What do you want to pull off?
So like right now I'm standing there and I see all these guys like at the other door.
Uh-huh.
I want to do one of those like where I get ready to run. And then I want to run forward, right, to the first one.
Okay.
Stab it while I'm running, like do like a full-on stab. But then I want to kick off the wall on the right so that I bounce into the left one there, like the one that's down here, like right here.
Okay.
And then while I'm doing that, I want to like basically kind of wall jump back and just like start hitting and stabbing.
Okay.
I want to go nuts
So
with
you're
this.
trying to pull some like martial arts shit, like bouncing off the walls and like trying to stab in.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so you'll be moving up to do that. Let's get everyone into places and we'll figure out what everyone kind of wants to do. Yoshiko, where are you heading with the group or are you staying like with Sugimoto to try and clear these guys out per se?
Yeah, where he's the sword, I'll be the shield because I want everybody out of that room before I move on. So I'll be right beside him.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself over there. Ukio, where would you be going at this point?
I'll go with the group. Someone's got to make sure that they're going the right way.
Okay.
And I don't trust Kaneshito.
Yeah, go ahead and move
He's kind of
yourself
dummy-dumb.
that way. Kenji's kind of wanting to stay with you guys because he's a hero. There we go. All right, Sugimoto.
Let's do this.
Let's do
We're
this.
just staying in the room.
Doing the whole like big run up too, like the whole anime run up where the camera like pans the 180 degrees in front of me.
Yeah, we're still holding the door. Yeah, so this would be a fight check. You do have a magical weapon, so I'm going to give you your magic die.
Okay. No special crazy thing this time.
Well, what would you like to? That was a good description. Do you have like a special, like awesome, like name for this attack or anything?
A name for the attack?
Yeah, your super special anime name. If not, no worries. I'll still give it to you this time because that's a pretty cool,
Yeah,
cool idea.
Yeah, I don't really have a name for it. He's still kind of learning this whole sword and thing.
All right. Well, you're still doing some badass stuff. So yeah, I'll give you the D6 on it as well.
All right.
Whoa.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Oh, the rolls. Okay, yeah. Not invisible. Dead. There we go. You easily cut down all of the guys in front of you. Move them off here. Easily cutting them down.
And superhero landing.
And then like superhero landing, just like probably like almost like facing sideways, like looking over your shoulder, like raising the sword. Yoshiko.
Oh yeah.
Yoshiko, again, is not relying on physicality here. She's gonna go full magic and just try and, like, throw a couple, like, flame blasts at them to back them up.
Alright, I like it. Alright, so let's see here. Let me get my thing here. So, beep, beep. It's a tiny thing, it's instantaneous. And you've cast something like this a few times before, so it's way easier. Still not the easiest thing in the world, but it's getting easier a little bit every time you're doing these like flame blast things.
Okay.
So this would be. It is aggressive fire. I really want. No, we've been giving you charm when you're transformed like this on your fights, so I'm going to give you your charm and magic.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Explode!
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a choice here. You can completely kill one of them, or you can severely, like, wound and hurt two of them.
I would rather severely hurt two of them.
Okay.
It's easier for cleanup.
All right. So we're going to do this. So you figure like they've been kind of crippled in some way, so it's definitely because these are like fast, like Asian style zombies, right? Like from like a good Korean flick or whatever. Like Train to Busan, they're all dead, like that type of thing. So like normally these guys can just book it down the hallway, but you've crippled them in some way. Can you like describe what you did to them?
Yeah, she like drags two flames out of herself and like lifts them up almost like Scarlet Witch style. And tosses them so that like one like blows the one zombie's leg clean off, and the other one like takes off like its whole half of a torso, so that there's like one arm missing.
All right, nice. Okay, so yeah, these two have been crippled, missing some limbs. They're kind of crawling along now rather than actually like running.
Beautiful.
Excellent. Okay. Before we move on to the other people, Kenji. Oh, yeah?
She's also gonna yell, "Udaru, let's go!"
Okay. Like, he's gonna start, like, moving off a little bit, too. He's not terribly quick. Kenji, who looks like he has transformed a nail file into a sword of his own, is actually going to step up. And I realize I can make rolls if it is on behalf of an NPC. So give me 1 second. I realized I can actually have some fun and do a thing too. So might as well add all of
the other half of Team Friendship.
Yeah.
Or Team, what do you call it? What was our team last name?
Oh, I don't remember. Did you have a team name?
Yeah, Kenji and we were Team something.
Oh yeah, I don't remember now.
Sayako. Oh well.
So Kenji, he had a D10.
I feel like he would try something epic too.
So he magically summoned the sword, but the sword itself was not like a magical effect. It was just a sword. And he rolled a 1. Yeah. So Kenji actually is gonna be trying something epic. So he like vaults like off of your back, Sugimoto, and comes down with this sword, being met by these zombies, where they instantly just grab onto him and just like starting to rip him apart. One of them biting directly into his neck. And he's just like, oh no!
Gino.
His last words as he's looking to you as he's dying and getting like an arm ripped off is like, "Go! Run! You can do it! I believe in you!"
Jesus.
I'm gonna look at Yoshiko and be like, he's probably right.
At least he died a hero. Didn't live long enough to become the villain. I like it.
And before he reanimates.
Yeah, before he reanimates. He's yeah. Ukyo, what are you doing right now? You've like started running down the hallway.
I'm gonna keep running with them, but I remember that the teacher mentioned she's gonna be in the classroom nearby. Right? She said she was going to be like in the next class over with other magic students.
But she said she was going to be with the other club. She never actually said where they were.
Oh, okay. Crap. Because that's where he's thinking of like looking. Because like, what happened to them? That's probably where the zombies are coming from. Is what
Okay.
he's thinking.
Well, which room did you want to look in? I guess you can look through the windows or whatever, right?
Yeah. As I run down this way, I would like kind of attempt to like look in the windows of each class.
Okay. So this room had already been broken into. 3-2 is like dunzo. 3-3 looks like the doors are closed. Yeah. 3-3 looks like the doors are closed, and there's just like students in there that are like rushing towards them, like banging on them type thing.
So we could easily get... Oh, crap. He's gonna, like, look at that, and he's gonna attempt to summon a, like... Oh, God. I was gonna say, like, locks or chains around the doors, but I'm not sure if that would really, like, work.
Yeah, they don't really have handles per se. They're just, like, little, like, things you tuck your fingers in to open them, and they're, like, sliding doors.
Yeah, I don't want these zombies getting out, though. Could he, like... He's gonna try and summon a, like... long dagger to like send through the door, launch through the door into the wall to like hold the door in space so it can't open.
Okay, so you just don't want to like shiv through the door to make it stuck type thing. Okay, I like that. Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll a brains for me, magic, to like summon something.
13.
I am going to say that is enough to kind of get the door like locked per se, shiv like stuck.
Yes.
Seiko, you're down at the stairs way ahead of everybody, just like flying down the hallway. Now the stairs go up and down, per se. And from down, you can hear a lot of commotion. All these like raspy, gurgling voices, just like and like screams of people running for their lives, like oh no, like dying, like down below you. Above doesn't sound as bad. There's one or two people like kind of yelling or screaming, but it doesn't seem so bad.
Great. Which way is the
no, sorry, I forgot. I redesigned the high school a bit. Above you is the roof. Sorry, you still hear something happening, but above you is the roof, and it doesn't sound too bad at all.
Oh, okay. Where do we know where the principal's office is?
The ground floor on the eastern side. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, we have to go downstairs, don't we?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can Seiko, like, quickly, like, run down the stairs and, like, just kind of maybe, like, check things out and then run back up the stairs with her super speed to kind of, like, let everybody know that we're in for a bit of a shit show?
Okay, I would allow that. What I would like is I would like a flight roll with your magic to try and, like, zoom in and out without getting caught by anything.
Okay. Oh, boy.
And that's how Psycho died.
Oh!
Hey, I'm gonna use some adversity tokens. I've got a few here.
I don't
I'm
know if
gonna
you're gonna
use.
have enough.
Oh no.
Give me a second here.
Wait, could I have used my cool under pressure to spend an adversity token to take half my die's value instead of rolling on a snap decision?
Yeah, I'd allow that because it's because it's a defensive thing. I would say it's gonna snap, so I would allow you to take half if you want. So you spend an adversity token, so you'll have spent. So you'll have rolled a 7 in total then. Okay, so it's enough that you kind of get to the bottom of the stairs, but it's not enough to fully look around before you're almost completely mobbed. Running back up. There's a door you can shut, there's fire doors in each level on the stairs. There's a door you can shut, and you're able to shut the door below you. So at the moment it seems barricaded, but it's now completely mobbed by things against this door.
Great. So Seiko's gonna run back up the stairs and be like, hey guys, there's a ton of shit downstairs. Like a fucking lot. She's gonna run over more towards the group, I guess, a little bit.
Okay.
So I don't know, we could maybe go upstairs. I don't know. I almost died just now. That was really scary for me.
Seiko's I don't have Kenji anymore. Time to go. I'm kidding.
So Yoshiko and Sugimoto, you're over here. You can hear more things coming up the stairs, just things running, just as they're coming up. Just pop, 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 pop. What are you guys doing?
We should run.
Yeah, back off.
Yeah, I'm gonna start backing off.
And because of the disabled zombies you have there that are kind of tripping up the others, you think you've got sort of a moment's breather. So feel free to place yourself in the hallway wherever. It's not quite enough to get out to another level yet, but you can be wherever in the hallway. Uduru is gonna be running this way.
Yeah.
Kanashido, he's actually coming over to inspect the stairwell. Mimi sort of near him at his side. Kazuo's moved, but he's kind of listless. He doesn't seem to care as much. Maboshi has probably gone over to meet and talk with Seiko. So Ukyo, the other two are starting they're running towards you. You see more things flooding out of the stairwells at you guys. Oh, no, he's not animated. Kenji was, Here we go. So not enough that they can catch up to you guys, but enough that there's shit happening.
Where's Kenji?
He's dead.
What do you mean he's dead?
Did Seiko see that? I mean, she was down at the other end of the hallway. She probably heard him.
Maybe. I'll leave that up to you.
Kenji's dead.
Kenji's dead. Fucking Sugimoto rolls up. Seiko would be super sad to hear that Kenji died. She'd be pretty
doesn't even
depressed.
say anything at all. She just looks back and says, "Run."
Where? Up or down? Down seems kind of bad.
Then up. Let's go.
To the roof?
Can we barricade it?
I don't know. Maybe.
We gotta try.
All right, you're the oldest. Seiko just full sends up the stairs
All right. Let's so you guys head up to the roof. Let's bunch you guys together for a minute so we can copy pasta you to the roof map here. While I'm doing that, preload.
That's okay. We can just ban Kanashido. That's okay.
He's actually probably one of the first ones up there after Seiko, of course. All right. Let's get you guys set up here.
I'm waiting. I'm ready.
Boss fight.
Fuck up. Too early.
Messed up.
You. Then it was probably you. Okay, give me 1 second here. Excuse me.
I'd probably be last through the door.
I actually had you last, so that's perfect. That is perfect. I figured you would be kind of the rear guard. All right.
My father would never be this brave.
Your father would be like, my Pikachus! So you get up there, Seiko. The door is functional. Like, it's not broken or anything, but it's wide open already. And peeking your head outside, you see 3 students here fighting off what looks to be 2 zombies heading towards them. And then there's the roof of this building is actually split into 2 sections. There's like a chain link fence in the middle of it with 2 doors that separates one side of the roof to the other.
Okay.
Because apparently that's a thing sometimes in Japan, and I have no idea why.
Great, and the other side looks like there's tons of zombies over there. Awesome. Seiko's like super excited about all this. She's like, great, awesome. I came to school on a Wednesday and I'm gonna get fucking murdered. Like, I don't even get to see the weekend, dude. Come on, man. Like, why couldn't this happen on Monday? Like,
and tonight is the series finale of one of your favorite shows too.
Yeah, right? She's like, come on, I'm fucking, she's gonna like, definitely, I don't know, try and make her way like over here, I guess.
Okay.
And take out one of these zombies.
All right.
I don't know if they're mundane or maybe they're the other spell group. Who knows? She doesn't care at this point. There's zombies, so who gives a shit if she's using magic? Is her thought process.
Yeah, I mean, these mundane people are seeing zombies in front of them.
Yeah, right? So who cares if magic is happening, right? Like, just boom, she's gonna try and wind blast one of these, whichever one looks like the easiest one to...
the erudite one is closest to you, so yeah, that'll work. So wind magic, yeah, once again, getting easier and easier.
Actually, can she try and knock both of them down?
Yeah, it'll make it a little bit tougher, but not too bad. So we're gonna say Ben's. It's gonna be bigger, so that will make it tougher. But it's instant, and I'm gonna say this isn't. It's not as prevalent as the amount of times that you've cast it, so it's a little bit more. Still not too bad, though. Still not too bad.
Okay. And that's fight and magic?
Yeah, I would say fight and magic.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
Okay, I got a 19.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Exploded a few times there. Oh, why are you guys... Oh, you all have, like, the... I guess I had my thing turned on. I didn't realize it would affect your tokens. So now you're sharp, Seiko.
Oh, hell yeah. Shut up.
I'm so used to in other systems, it differentiates between PCs and NPCs, but this is, like, the basic system. Like, it's not actually a system, so it doesn't know.
I got you.
So, yeah. Seiko, you... Actually,
maybe I just obliterated them both?
They're completely knocked off the roof. They're gone.
Oh, nice.
Suggestive Yoshiko.
Oh my.
Oh, that's...
Hey!
Like, you know,
Oh
that's
my.
a little short.
No wonder Udaru's so happy lately.
Jesus.
So you do that as Kanashido comes out with the sword, like, he's like, good job. And he just goes over to, like, inspect the fence. He's not actually doing anything with it yet. Mimi's just coming out. She's actually gonna like tend to these people just to make sure that they're okay. Ururu's just coming out here, kind of standing guard. Nabashia, she's actually gonna go over, stand next to Kanashido. Kazuo's just here. Ukyo.
Yeah. I have something really, really, really insane in mind.
Okay, insane
that
in the membrane.
really hard on. Oh my god. Can I describe it real quick to you?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, let's go. So this is total BS I came up with in my head, but Ukyo is like freaked out right now, okay? Like his mom's left, Kenji left for dead,
Left for dead, he
he died. He's gonaroos. He's gone like the momaroos. He's freaked out. He's like, he cannot believe this is real right now, and he just wants an adult. Because like right now, it's like they need answers, they need help. They're now on the roof, and that's not looking better. There's nowhere to go. He doesn't know how strong they are, so he wants to get help, and he's gonna try and bring it to them. So he's just gonna like stand really still. He's like holding his like wand like with both of his hands as though it's like he's about to break it. His hands are sweaty, knees weak, arms, he's got like the look of someone that's just like freaked out and like willing every single amount of like sanity to like stay with him as like the air starts to like gust and like move around him, making his hair like ruffle and everything. His shirt's like moving about like as though it's windy up here. Mm-hmm. There's lightning slightly sparking off him, magic as he like holds it more outwards, and you see an outline, a blue outline of a figure starting to appear before him. It's just like sparkles and stuff, and it's like almost similar to a magical transformation, but just slowly growing more and more dense as he's attempting to summon a teacher.
Okay, so it's just full on. You're just trying to bring a teacher to you.
Yep, I'm summoning a teacher. Fuck it.
Okay. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know now. It is not going to be easy. But we have been using your brains for the summoning, so it's magical brains.
Okay. I totally don't know what to roll high now. I saw that coming. Darn.
Okay. All right, so you're trying to summon a teacher. Do you have a specific teacher in mind, by the way?
I was thinking of the counselor teacher because she said she was
Sensei
nearby.
Yasukai?
She was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're not doing great so far. How bad do you want this? Like, are you so desperate you want a teacher here that you're willing to bring a teacher here no matter the consequences?
I don't want to kill them.
I didn't ask that question. I said, how bad do you want the teacher?
Badly. He's freaked out, and the only thing he can imagine to help them right now is a teacher.
Okay.
Do you have the thing that makes your fails less harsh?
Would you
I
like
do.
to accept this as a success at a cost? We're doing this almost like Fate style.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm going to accidentally murder a teacher. Let's do it.
You summon Sensei Yasukai in front of you. But I mean,
suggestive.
It's suggestive. Oh my gosh. You summon Sensei Yasukai in front of you, but you're so much shorter. You didn't account for the height differences and whatnot.
Oh no!
So she teleports into the roof from the waist up. Or like from the waist down, rather. So she only appears from the waist up, and you just hear like.
Shit.
I knew I was gonna accidentally kill a
Echo
teacher.
just like fucking face palms like on upon seeing this. She's just like fuck.
I just killed. At least we know she wasn't a zombie.
She was not.
Yeah. Ukyo's just going to like throw up.
Yoshiko.
Wow.
Yoshiko's fucking mortified. What do you mean, Yoshiko? How the fuck do I follow that up? How am I supposed to react anyway that's fucking horrified when half the teacher just shows up in the fucking ground?
We're still in the stairwell, so as you exit the stairwell, what does Yoshiko redo?
She screams! She screams! She fucking screams. She probably throws up a little bit. It's like the end of fucking 7 right now. There's a lot of fucking bad, like, emotions going on watching this happening.
Sugimoto.
She's useless as crap.
Yeah, so you're heading up the stairs right behind Yoshiko when you suddenly hear her scream and begin to throw up. You didn't quite see what was happening right away until you exit these doors and you see Sensei Yasukai from the waist up, like blood pooling around her as she's just flailing and screaming half into the roof.
Before I even see that, though, I run up because that's over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll run up and I'll try and close the door. Actually, Yukio's kind of in the way, but
Well, you can just move people. That's fine. It's not an exact thing.
I'm gonna do the whole run through the door, try and close the door.
Okay. All right. You're able to close
Before I
the door.
even before I even look at what everything there. Then I'm gonna try and see if there's a way to barricade it.
Yeah, I'll give you that. There was some junk and stuff that was kind of thrown on the roof for one reason or another. You found a broken broom handle that you're able to it's got the pull things on it, so you're able to put the broom handle through the pull the pull handles of the door.
I'll do that. This is before even turning around and looking at what's going on.
All right. Yeah. So you do
I
that,
thought they
and
were
then
just
you turn
screaming
around.
What the? I'm just gonna be in pure awe of this, and just walk up to the teacher. Just
Mimi's just gonna faint.
Okay.
It was the white mage!
Are you? I mean, you're not okay, but can you be okay? Can we fix this? As he's kind of trying to hold back a bit of throw up.
Okay. Sensei Yasukai looks at you. She almost calms a little bit, goes to speak and goes, and blood comes out. Why?
We can't try healing magic, can we?
Yeah, I think we can.
I don't know how much good that'll do if they're halfway through the course.
Heal! Where are her legs? What are you gonna heal a fucking nut onto her? Oh my god!
Here's a Hello Kitty Band-Aid, you're fine now.
Regrow her legs, baby.
Let's do it! Now we're scared.
Yeah, Yoshiko, fucking in complete shock, is gonna try and fucking put a Hello Kitty Band-Aid on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she's passed out from the pain at this point.
Tell everyone to look away.
Oh my god, just put her out of her misery.
Everyone look away.
Psycho's gonna go over here and look off the balcony, just my show.
Kaneshito still seems fairly stoic about it, although he has face, he's rubbing his forehead, face palm, oh my god.
I'm gonna go up to the. Sorry, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna look at everyone and make sure they're kind of looking away.
Okay.
At least most of them, because I'm sure he's probably just not caring too much right now.
He's just there, just leaning against the edge there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take the sword and not go in the head, but in the front of the chest and go downwards.
Okay. All right.
To pierce the heart and everything, and kind of just end it quick.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna make your roll for that. So it's sort of almost like the Roman style execution, down through the side and down through the heart and everything. This spurt of blood going up, and the other 3 students that were up here They don't know what to do. They're cowering halfway between the zombies and you guys because they're not sure what's more dangerous right now. Mimi's just kind of off by herself. The 3 students looked on in abject horror. They didn't look away at all.
Oh, uh-oh.
Came in through the red wedding, but it's the red roof. Yeah. So she's finished. Sensei Yasukai was successfully summoned.
Successfully, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean off the blade.
Okay.
You're like, why did you do that?
I thought I could, because I was summoning all this stuff, I could summon the teacher. I didn't mean for this.
You thought wrong.
Can you summon us like a slide off the roof?
But we don't want to go onto the ground. There's more zombies on the ground.
What's the ground looking like?
Oh god, Kazuo just jumps.
Kazuo, as you guys are like looking back and seeing everything, you just hear a, and you look back and Kazuo's not there anymore.
Can I try to save him?
Psycho turned around like just in time to watch him like fucking eat. Like I watched the token move.
Yoshiko dives off after him and tries to summon the power of the confident phoenix to try and catch him and like float him back up.
So you dive like phoenix dive, or you're doing the whole thing where you dive but you like catch the edge and then try to catch him type of situation.
No. I'm trying to full phoenix dive, like dive off, like latch onto him and like summon some kind of like phoenix wings.
So like glide back up. Okay, that is going to be. I'm going to say that's probably a flight magic, of course. Oh my god. We might have our first death.
Explode.
That's not great. That is not great.
So it's a 7 right now.
It is a 7 right now, and I am saying this is a snap decision, which means other people can't really help you. Because it was very much a snap decision.
You may spend an adversity token to take half of your die's value instead of rolling on a snap decision. Does that... I think it would still be a 7, honestly. That doesn't... You know.
6, 7, 8, 9. A 9. Okay, I am going to give you with a 9. Because you've had your Phoenix stuff before. Right? Sorry, what's that?
I think he has a +1. Is it 6 on the die and then 3 and then +1?
Right, so he would have had a 10.
10.
Okay. 10 is going to be enough that you would not be able to save him, but you would be able to swoop back up yourself. You reach out to grab him, but his hand sort of slips out of yours. But you have just enough of a glide ratio with your new fiery wings that you could just glide back to the roof if you needed.
Yeah, sorry, Kazuo. Well, that's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
Hey, you half a teacher.
Touched fingers as he, and you could see on his face as he's falling and floating through the air, instant regret of what he just did.
Oof.
And you're back on the roof.
She just burst out crying.
It's more like thud, not oof.
Oh, and Sugimoto, you look over the edge and you just see him like a soft wet melon hitting the pavement several stories below.
I'll just turn away as he hits.
Okay.
Nice try, at least.
Yeah. So, Seiko, you're the what are you doing at this moment? You saw Yoshiko dive off and then glide back onto the roof.
Well, we gotta deal with these fucking zombies that are over there. I don't have time to mourn I didn't have time to mourn Kenji, let alone friggin' Kazuo. Psycho's gotta handle shit. She's gonna go head over here and try and
Okay.
I don't know. Are these zombies are what? They're just like, up against a wall.
It's
like
a chain link fence. It's a chain link fence.
Could she just like wind blast them between the eyes? Try and go for like lethal shots?
Yeah,
just,
I know
on the other side of the fence.
Absolutely. I know that.
That's what she wants to do.
Okay. Go ahead and we're gonna say fight magic.
Yep. Don't know. The 5.
All right. It's enough that you kind of you scratch up like one of the zombies a little bit, the jealous zombie there, but it's enough that like maybe you take off like part of one of the shoulders or something. It's not enough to do any, especially with their frames where they seem to be able to take a lot of punishment. Doesn't seem to do too much in this case.
She's like just trying. She's like, we can't let this fence get too, like let them rip a hole in it or some shit. So.
Kanashido actually like stabs the one through the fence, but it's not enough to like completely do away with it. He just like tears out part of their guts.
Is this after everything happened or in the meantime?
This is like right after.
Okay, I'll run up then. Start stabbing through the fencing. No, like this. I'll show him the stab through the fence.
Okay. Alright, fight and magic, because magic sword.
14.
14. Okay, significantly better actually. 14 will be enough to, I'd say, dispatch one of these like regular zombies. Oops, wrong button again. Actually, let's just delete them. So yeah, you take him out, you dispatch him, he like falls down. Kanashido's like, oh, to the head, I see.
Yeah.
I guess I should have watched more movies instead of reading books. Fine. Yeah, so what are the rest of you doing? Like, Yoshiko's having a bit of a meltdown there.
Yeah, is there like a roll for panic attack here somewhere? Or because like there's no amount of confidence that can fucking...
You want to make a brains roll to see if you can like just push it to the side long enough to survive or something?
Yeah, that's a D8.
That's not bad, actually. It's enough that like you are anxious, you're upset, you're sad, you're depressed. There's a lot of emotions going on. You're in a glass case of emotion.
Yeah.
But it's enough that it's like you almost hear your grandma's voice telling you to nut up, and you've got your magical girl transformation. It's enough that it's still there, but you can push it to the side. You can put it in a little box for now and let it out later.
Okay. Well then, if I'm functional, I'm gonna try and run up and start fucking blasting these zombies up here.
Okay.
Just like in a pure rage. Like I'm so sick of them now.
I started blasting.
Danny DeVito never gets old. Picturing that. Alright, yeah, so it'll be a fight with magic. And it's getting significantly easier now. So I'm gonna say it's enough that oops. He's kind of like on fire a bit, and he's been pushed back. It's not enough to have completely disabled him, but he's singed, he's hurt. It's actively on fire. The chain link fence is obviously metal, so you don't have to worry about it lighting on fire or anything. And
yeah.
And the roof is also fairly well sealed, so you don't have to worry about anything else lighting on fire per se, but this thing is on fire, and it's just wandering around as such.
Okay.
Ukyo.
So if I summon another teacher... I'm kidding.
Do it!
It gets better every time. No.
It would get easier. You still have, how many teachers do you have left here?
Who's the most useful teacher you can think of? Summon one of the Mundi teachers.
Yeah. The magical teachers, you still got 3 more.
There we go.
Snape-oo! Do Snape-oo
Okay,
next.
Sensei
No,
Omar
I feel like
already
he'd
died.
be useful.
No, he's got a different idea because
Okay.
that went horribly. He's gonna walk over to the door and he's gonna tap his like wand against it, and he's gonna try and see if he could turn one of these doors into like a portal to the principal's office.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're trying to make the doorway into a portal per se. I like that. It's interesting. All right, let's go. That would be brains. You're doing all the smart stuff. Yeah, I can't see that being anything other than brains. Yeah, brains and magic. Let's go.
18, 19, 20.
Let's see exactly what you needed here. Let's see here. So this is breaks the laws of reality for Shizzle. Technically, it's not really bigger than a person. It's just a doorway. How long do you want this to last? Just like a few minutes?
Yeah.
Good. And you've never cast a spell before. And you rolled what? How much? 20?
20.
Oh, you beat it by 2. You beat it by 2. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
So let's do this. Let's do this. And it's like, yeah. So the doors, you see this like glowing light coming from between the cracks of the doors and around the hinges and everything. And you throw the doors open, and instead of the stairwell, you see the inside of the principal's office.
I don't see any zombies in there.
And you do not see any zombies in the principal's office. Although you can kind of out of the windows, which are, the blinds are mostly down, but through like a bit of the cracks in the windows, you can see people like running by and panic and everything like that.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to run into the principal's office.
All right. Is everyone else going to the principal's office as well? Or are some of you just staying up here?
I think
On
I
the
was staying
ground
up here.
floor, right?
Okay. All right.
I think Yoshiko is just like blasting away trying to fucking kill these things.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do this bit theater of the mind, because there's no sense, we need a map for this next part. So you head into the principal's office. You can hear screaming and crashing and everything happening from other areas. There's like the part where the secretary would be and stuff just outside of it. There's definitely some maelstrom happening, like chaos happening out there. But you head in and you're in the principal's office, and it's been inferred, obviously, that the principal was magical as well in some ways, since they had a magical seal. There's no principal here, however. It's just, he's got his desk, he's got his his chair, he's got some filing cabinets, he's got like another like wooden cabinet to the side, and that's about it.
Where's the stamp?
Who are you asking?
The DM. I'm going to be looking.
I'm not
So
gonna tell you.
Yukio is going to try and find the beginner's permit and get them all marked for everyone with the stamp if he can find it and dispel the protection magics around it.
All right. Searching around would be yet another brains roll. You're just getting all the brains rolls tonight. Go ahead. It's not magical at this point if you're just looking around.
13.
Okay. Searching through the area, you can't find anything anywhere until you get to that wooden cabinet to the side. When you go to open it, it is locked. You go just like quickly, just to like be like, all right, I'm just gonna try to unlock it with magic. But as soon as you do so, it's like, and there's mystical runes that kind of like run across the lengths of the wood in every direction.
Can I pull Jim out to see this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you like holding a limp, wet cucumber. You pull Jim out of your bag. And, hey, what's going on?
We're under attack by zombies.
Oh shit!
I need help reading these runes, and I know you're incredibly intelligent and very old.
Oh,
I need your help.
okay. I mean, I'm old.
And I just... Yeah, so you should know a lot of languages. You said yourself, you're thousands of...
Yeah. All right. Well, what am I reading?
And I would, like, turn his, like, wormy head
Ugh.
towards, like, the runes.
All right. And you, like, do that thing where they kind of ripple across again, like... He's like, oh, it just looks like a protection magic. Kind of like a magic lock. It also keeps anything from being teleported out of it.
I need to unlock it to save my classmates and us.
Yeah, you do.
Do you have an idea how to dispel this? How hard, like, what kind of spell I should use?
Oh, probably dispelling magic or something. I'm a familiar, not a wizard.
Can you help me with the dispelling magic?
Oh, well, I can give you moral support.
I'll take it.
Hi.
I'm going to attempt to dispel this protection magic.
Okay, that would be brains and magic.
Just a 7.
Oofta. So you do it like it doesn't seem effective. There's no repercussions per se, but as you try to break it and break through the ruins, like this was made by like a master level wizard, someone that's had decades of experience in crafting shit like this, and you not even a dent. Oh shit! I don't think you can handle this one alone.
What else do I need? Like, how many people do you think could help get...
I don't know. I've heard of like circles of wizards like doing shit, you know?
Alright. And so Ukiyo's gonna poke through the portal temporarily and just look at them and be like, I'm in the principal's office. We can possibly get the stamp if we all work together, and then we can fly out of here on our brooms. I'm yelling that at you guys.
Ururu just like looks at you and then like looks at the others like, what do we do? Yoshiko, what would your response to this be?
I mean, we gotta get out of here. we can't stay here.
Kanashida will actually, he'll go over towards like this door because Sugimoto's kind of closer to the northern one. He's like, I'll stay here. I'll keep fending them off so they don't overwhelm the fence. Go! Get this thing unlocked so we can get out of here. Baboshia, you go too, and try not to fuck it up like usual. Okay.
Echo's like on her way. She's fucking super speed. Like, if this is what we're doing, I guess this is what we're doing.
You can
Fuck
just
it,
like,
I'm gonna die anyway.
You can just like poof, like pass them into the principal's office. So Yoshiko, are you going to stay here and help defend this fence, or are you going to go in there and help him with the spell casting?
No, I'm gonna go and help him with the spell casting. We need to get out of here.
All right. So what I'm going to say is, Ukiyo, the DC went up a little bit because it is technically a retry, but you are going to get an extra 44.
4 D4s.
Yeah, an extra D4 for each one of the wizards helping you out.
Alright. Ooh, let's go. 3, 4. Wow!
Jeez.
And don't forget the D4 from yourself.
Oh, yes.
So it would be 5 in total.
Oh my god.
I'm cursed.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus
cursed.
9, 10, 11,
We can't
12,
pull
13, 14.
our like adversity tokens, can we?
Yeah, it's not a snap decision. You can use adversity tokens. You can't use the loyalty thing because it's you casting the spell.
Yeah,
So you got 15, I think, which isn't enough. You do need higher.
I'll send some adversity tokens.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. You needed an 18. You're 3 shy.
I'll
Alright,
spend
I got it.
one.
I was gonna say I got 3 I can spend.
I would feel bad making you spend all your 3 AT, so I'll spend one of mine because that's all I have left.
Okay.
Oh, I've got lots. Okay, yeah. If you want to spend 1, I'll spend 2.
I mean, Seiko has 8.
Every time I fail, I get 2.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Seiko fills that shit up fast. Okay, with that, it just enough, just barely. It takes a second, and you thought for a moment you fail, and there's like a little extra surge from Seiko as she like pours some extra energy into you, and you can hear almost like glass cracking. Just very slowly, like due to like a high temperature change type of thing, as this almost invisible encasing of magic just goes and just finally like shatters and disappears off of the case.
All right.
Inside, you open it up and you find what appears to be like a wooden handled like stamp of some kind and various folders of various types of paperwork. You easily search through the folders and you easily find ones that are like the beginner's flyers permits.
All right. I start filling them out, being like a book nerd and just like filling them all out with all the information as quickly as possible, and then picking up the stamp and stamping them. Let's go.
Yeah, it seems to work. It doesn't look like the stamp actually needs a specific owner. It just works for whoever stamps it. So as you stamp each paper with that person's specific name on it, the paper itself sort of glows and almost like solidifies before going and just like disappearing in a thing of flame. And each time one of your names is stamped, you can feel something happening within the pouch. And if you look in, your brooms would glow briefly, just for a moment.
And I also write down the bullies and all them stuff too.
Okay.
Like Mabusha and
Kaneshito, Uduru. Okay.
And the 3 that we met on the roof, right?
They're not magic.
They're Punch.
They're Mundies.
They don't have
They're
a broom.
Mundies.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
They're just people. They have no idea what's going on. You came in fucking armor, casting fire spells, and then summoned a teacher in half while zombies are attacking, and they were just having a normal Wednesday till now. They were like up here smoking a J or something on the roof.
Yeah, it checks out.
It was laced. We'll just tell them it was laced and...
It was laced!
Yeah, with LSD!
Yeah.
It's a bad trip.
We just soaked it in LSD, it's fine.
So you return, it's at this point like your portal is beginning to like crackle and fade, but you're able to get out, and yeah, sure enough, if you test your brooms, if you like let go of your broom, it would just hover there beside you.
I'm
So I
sorry.
stab another one of these.
Okay.
I'm a stab it.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll a fight for me with the magics. That's enough. You can say
17.
you take another one down. Yeah.
Basically, all I'm doing, I'm just like stab.
Okay.
Let's grab the Mundies and fucking fly out of here.
Fly out of here where?
I'm gonna clear off the roof first.
I mean, anywhere but here.
I guess that's true.
I'll easily say between you and Kanashito, if you take your time with it, you can clear off the rest of these guys. And you're not sure if the door closed behind them or where they came from per se, but like you don't see any others coming up here through the other stairwell. So the roof would get cleared. Eventually, Mimi's gonna wake up.
Welcome back, Mimi. Welcome to the land of the living.
And she's gonna see the teacher's body and pass back out again.
She gets up, but she's like shielding her eyes whenever she turns to try her best not to look in that direction. What's going on? Where are we going? What are we doing?
I'm walking up to the Mundies. You guys all right?
I'm like grabbing what I'm saying. Like seriously, like where do we go? Do we go to a mall, a grocery store, a department store? Do we go home? Like what do we do? Sugimoto, you're pretty much the oldest, so like fucking we can fly now. Let's figure this out.
Seiko like also like kind of like moves over to like
room. Like everyone's sort of like gathering together in like a group. Like these are the survivors.
Let's bring them. This is a good question. Where do we bring them? It's too bad we don't have a live teacher here to figure it out.
What?
I mean,
what are you guys?
Figments of your imagination.
What he said.
Okay.
Do I see them? Like one of them has the smoke, or I could see they were smoking or something?
Yeah, there's like the smell in the air.
Seems like you guys are on a bad trip.
Oh. Buncho here. Mary Buncho, apparently. He's like, oh, a bad trip. Oh, so like we're just like dreaming?
Yeah, you're probably on something a little too strong that you're not used to.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's just wake up then.
Oh!
And I'm gonna plunge down to him.
Okay, he's like
On the broom.
angel style, like arms out, like let's wake up.
Did you have to fucking watch Inception? Like seriously?
Can you roll a flight for me, please?
Yeah.
It's not too terribly hard.
Now, am I technically defending another player? Or no, there's another player, or an NPC.
I would allow it. Yeah.
Okay. So
that means you get your magic die on top of it. Then, even though it's the broom or something. Oh, it exploded too.
It's
sweet.
Always roll both your stat die and the magic die.
Yeah, because normally the broom stuff doesn't always get your magic die, but yeah, you get the magic die with. Oh shit! Okay.
Even if your check fails, you may re-roll the magic die once. I don't think that's going to. 22.
You did good. You didn't even need remotely that. Yeah, you easily you zoom over in the broom, like he's still kind of touching the roof with his feet, like he hasn't even fallen off yet, and you've just kind of got him there.
Yeah, none of that. And I'll look down. Is there like zombies everywhere?
Oh yeah, for sure. It looks like they're spreading out, and it looks like some of them have, like, from the sounds of screams and cars crashing, spreading off into the town proper.
Oh. Let's go to my place. It's pretty out. It's away from things.
My house is always empty.
My house is massive. We wouldn't have anyone bothering us.
Okay.
And I'll just like start flying with this guy on my broom.
So with this, you guys are going to take these like Mondays that you've got here. You're going to bring them on the broom, much to their dismay at first, but they kind of take with it. No roll needed at this point. You will all kind of take to it. The brooms are kind of self-guiding in a way. It's almost like your first time riding a horse. It's uncomfortable and awkward, but you don't have to worry about just randomly plummeting out. It's going to sort of control itself to a degree. And you take off, and you start heading into the distance. And this is where we're going to leave for tonight, as next time we will figure out where you go, and as you start to reason with the situation and then figure out what you're going to do and how you're going to figure all this shit out.
Oh, Sugimoto does one more thing.
Sure.
I can show you the world.
Oh my
god. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, but yeah,
that's good shit. All right, I like it. So thank you everyone for joining for another episode of Akuno High School Spell Club. As always, everyone here is streamers and content creators themselves. All the links are in the doobly-doo below. If you're watching this live streaming, of course, this will end and the video will go away in a second, but the edit of it should be up within probably the next few days, and then the stuff will be in the dooley below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe and dingle my little bell, because you're going to want to catch more of this shit in the future. What's going to happen with the Akuno High School Spell Club? We're going to find out. So definitely do all of that stuff I just said and more. So thank you everyone for joining. I think it was super great. Can't raid out because I don't have that ability on YouTube yet. It's there, but I have to be monetized, so we'll have to wait for that one. But until next week, stay healthy, stay safe, and have a good one.